Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic stream. Thank you guys so much for coming out for Sunday Night Football here. And we've got a good matchup here. The 6-2 Tennessee Titans on the road at the Los Angeles Rams here. We're going to get to see Adrian Peterson make his debut today for the Tennessee Titans. And obviously, without Derrick Henry, that's a big loss for the Titans here. But the show must go on. And this team has got to find a way to rally around each other and be able to, as a team, collectively make up for the loss of Derrick Henry for however long that's going to be. And as for the Rams, obviously, there's going to be no Von Miller tonight. And so we figured that out a couple hours ago. But with that being said, though, the Rams, they should be favorites in this game. And so certainly going to be looking forward to seeing how they're going to do here at home. Again, both of these two teams come in here with a winning record and a lot's on the line right now for both of these two teams. Neither team wanting to lose in this one. All right, so here we go. Kickoff is on the way, and it's going to be a touchback. So the Rams going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. So here we go. Matthew Stafford and company coming out for this one. And let's see if they can get some points here early on their first drive and kick things off here. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Stafford up under center, 3 wide receivers. Wood goes in motion, 1 back in the backfield. That's Henderson. Takes a snap. Hands it to Henderson. Henderson, he's running. He gets about 5 yards on the carry. That's going to make it about 2nd and 5 coming up at the 30-yard line for the Rams. And you look at the numbers for Matthew Stafford this year, 22 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, almost 2,500 yards through the air this season, having a superb season. Meanwhile, he throws it. It's complete. That's Cooper Kupp for the first down. Cooper Kupp, I mean, he is so tremendous for this team, honestly, this year. He runs routes excellently. You can always rely on him to be that go-to wide receiver. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. Stafford up under center, 1 back in the backfield. 3 wide receivers on the play. Receiver goes in motion, takes a snap, hands it to the back, Henderson. Henderson gets a couple yards there, picks up about a good 3 yards on the carry. 2nd and 7 coming up, ball at the Rams' 41-yard line. '80s, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How is it going, man? Hey, your team played one heck of a game today, man. Absolutely hate to see the results there. I was rooting for overtime, you know. I wish it was a game that we would have streamed. Maybe it would have went to overtime, but, man, that was a tough one right there. But your team played good. Meanwhile, Stafford with the play fake, looking through it. Let's see Woods. He's running, gets the first down. Look at Woods go. He powers forward. Turns that into a pickup of about a good 14 yards there by Robert Woods. And so the Cleveland Clowns has joined the stream. Thank you so much for coming through. Glad to have you here. Thank you for coming through. And you say go Titans. All right, what's your final score projection for this one? But appreciate you for coming through. Meanwhile, Stafford in the shotgun. 5 wide receivers on the play. Titans got 4 on the line. Let's see if they'll send any pressure here. Again, no backs in the backfield with Stafford in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He's looking. Titans send 4. The pressure's around him, and they got him. They got him for a sack. That's about a 9-yard loss there on the sack. That was Autry with the sack right there. That was a big-time sack. Again, they sent 4. Pressure came up the middle, got to him, brought him down. Now you're looking at 2nd and 19. That's what you want there if you're the Tennessee Titans in this one. And let's see, 80 says the Eagles lost. I know you had to be mad about that one. I know that you had to be mad about that one, honestly, because it just almost felt not fair because it came down to them being able to run out the clock basically and kick the field goal. But the game was going back and forth. It really was. All right, 80 says sack. All right, here we go. 2nd and 19. Again, no backs in the backfield. Shotgun. Got about 4 wide receivers, running back. Stafford's looking. Feels the pressure again. It's all around him. Would they get him again? They do get him again for another sack. Back-to-back sacks for the Titans here. And wow, what a statement this defensive line is making right here. They're letting you know this is not going to be an easy game for this offensive line to keep Stafford upright. But man, up the middle, they're able. This is Autry again. He is disrupting stuff. Him and Simmons, I should say. They are really being a disruption early in this one. All right, Lewis, thank you so much for coming through on the stream. What's going on? And you said the Rams are going to win 35-26. Okay, so he says 35-26. Meanwhile, speaking of 26, it's 3rd and 26 for the Rams. Out the shotgun. They hand it to the back. Let's see. He's going to pick up a couple yards there. Picks up about 4 yards. That is Sony Michel with the carry out of the shotgun. And so the Rams are going to have to punt the ball from their own 43-yard line on 4th and 22. So that first drive, 7 plays, 18 yards, about 4 minutes in terms of time of possession on that one. But they're going to have to punt the ball to the Tennessee Titans. And we're going to get to see our first look of the Titans tonight. Obviously without Derrick Henry tonight. But appreciate you for coming through, Lewis. Let's see this punt. Ooh, what a nice bounce on the punt. Oh, they touched. I feel like he touched it inside there. It's going to be a touch. Yeah. That was an excellent punt, but poor execution there trying to down it. But yeah, there goes that. Let's see. 80 says another. All right, let's see. Cleveland Clown says Titans win by 13. Okay, so he says the Titans win by 13. You know, guys, like I'm really looking forward to seeing AP because we all know AP. Like I'm obviously not trying to compare him to like when he was in his prime or anything like that. But you know, this man goes out there and he puts in the work. He's going to give an effort. So I'm going to look forward to seeing him when they have those 3rd and short, those 2nd and shorts, or those goal line situations, and they put old man Peterson in there. I'm telling you, man, that's going to be fantastic right there. And not only that, you know, obviously AJ Brown, the last 3 games, he's been playing fantastic, you know, so he's finally got it going. Took a little while to get to this point, but he finally got it going. And so we'll see how he looks out there as well. But yeah, certainly I'm going to be paying attention to this Rams offense because what better test that you're going to have than the Rams defense out there. So we'll see how the Titans are going to look now without Derrick Henry moving forward. In the AFC, Rich, right now, there's a lot of questions right now in the AFC. There's a lot of teams right now that are like competing for positioning, and it's so close in the AFC. Nobody's running away with it. So many upsets happened today, guys. It was a crazy day. And let's see, Cleveland Clown says, hit that like button, everyone. Absolutely. I appreciate you for that. But yeah, make sure you guys press the thumbs up button for sure to show support for the stream. Guys, really appreciate you guys for coming through here and joining me here for this one. Again, we're at the commercial right now, but when we come back, we'll look and see how the Titans look with the football here without Derrick Henry, of course, this new Titans offense, as they'll have to definitely make an adjustment. Let's see. 80 says, JB, where's Mike? Is he okay after the Bills lost? You know, 80s, I thought about him the entire way. When I saw at the half that it was a low-scoring game like that, I was like, Mike's not going to be happy. Mike's not going to be happy. But then I saw the end of the game, and I was like, oh, Mike's really – we might not see him for a week after this one. But, man, I did not see that one coming. Like, I usually sometimes can spot an upset. I didn't see that one coming at all for his Bills to lose to the Jaguars. That was tough. That was really tough. I had to reach out to the Sports Blitz about his Panthers because I know he did not like how they performed against my Patriots. So, yeah, that was a lot of crazy stuff happened today. A lot of crazy stuff. All right, but here we go for the Titans here. And let's see. Greg Metz has joined the stream. Thank you so much for coming through, man. Glad to have you here. What's going on? Hey, let me know what team you're rooting for in this one and your final score projection. Definitely want to hear from you, but appreciate you for coming through, man. Glad to have you here. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 at the 20. Ryan Tannehill up under center. Let's see. We got one back in the backfield. Got a couple receivers here. All right, they're going to head to the back. And so that's going to be Adrian Peterson gets 3 yards. So AP gets the start tonight. I was wondering whether or not they were actually going to start him. But, yeah, he should get the early yards work, it looks like. They said they were impressed with him in terms of the shape and conditioning that he was in. So let's see how this works out. Going against Aaron Donald, though, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun right there. Let's see. 80 says the Pats and the Bills both have 5 wins. That is true. That is absolutely true. Meanwhile, Tannehill in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers, 1 back. He's looking. He throws it. And it is caught by A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown with the reception for 15 yards there, taking it all the way to the Titans' 38-yard line. And so I'm happy for A.J. Brown. Heck, my fantasy football team is happy for A.J. Brown. I stuck with him, kept believing in him, and he came through. He's coming through for us now. I'm happy to see this for him. And now he's going to have to take on an even bigger role in this offense. All right, so here we go. 2 receivers. Got a fullback and a running back. Takes a hit to the back. AP gets, I guess, a yard in the play. 2nd and 9 coming up. Let's see, Greg says, you have any meatloaf over there or nah, man? I actually don't. But here you go. You look at Ryan Tannehill this year. He's got like 10 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Not what we come to expect from him when he's been with the Titans the last couple of years, but, you know, they're starting to get things on track here offensively. All right, so here they go. Play fake. Tannehill's looking. He throws it. Picked off. He is picked off. He is picked off. That's Jalen Ramsey for you. That is Jalen Ramsey for you. When you throw the ball near Jalen Ramsey, you better be 100% sure you can get the ball there. Because if there's any doubt on it, Jalen Ramsey, he's going to get that pick. There is a penalty that's down. Let's see what it is. But, man, what a play by Jalen Ramsey. That's why I consider him to be the best just pure defensive back in the game because there's so many things he can do. Unsportsmanlike conduct. The NFL and their unsportsmanlike conducts. Oh, man. But, yeah, Bram says AP. Absolutely, man. AP, looking forward to seeing him in this one. 80 says AP number 8. Yeah, AP pulled out the classic number there, number 8. Okay. But, yeah, that was a great play by Jalen Ramsey. Very few could have made that play the way he does. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 after the interception. Rams have the football. Stafford up under center. One back in the backfield. 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Woods goes in motion. Takes it. Play fake. He's bootlegging. Stafford's looking. Pump fakes. He's still moving. He's going to scramble. And he picks up about a good 2 yards on the carry. It's going to make it about 2nd and 8. Again, we're in the first quarter here. About 8 minutes and 32 seconds left to go in the first quarter here. No team has scored just yet, but the Titans threw an interception, and so the Rams now have the ball for their second possession of the game. On that first drive, that defensive line caused a lot of trouble for Matthew Stafford, but here he goes again in the shotgun. You've got 5 wide receivers, no backs in the backfield with him. So, yeah, that pressure the Titans been able to generate early on, that could be key right now. 2nd and 9. Titans send 4. Stafford throws it. It's caught. That's Cooper Kupp. When in doubt, throw it to Coop. He'll get you it. And let's see, Mike, thank you so much for coming through for the stream, Mike. And, hey, Mike, that was tough to watch, man. I could just imagine what you was yelling at the TV that entire game, Mike. And you say, tear it all down, JB. You say the Bills are nothing. And so I wake up and I see that the Bills in the past, we got the same record here. I'm like, what in the world happened? Like, that you guys have some very, I don't know how to say it. Like, I don't know what's going on with the team right now, but you cannot let Josh Allen, kryptonite Josh Allen like that. That was crazy. That was a mess. But meanwhile, Matthew Stafford up under center. All right, they got Darrell Henderson in the backfield. Cooper Kupp goes in motion. They hand it to Henderson. Henderson going. He's running. Okay, he's got the first down and then some. Okay. He saw the hole, followed its blockers, and it was there. It was there. So that's going to be a first down there for the Rams. All right, so now the Rams are doing no huddle at the Titans' 38-yard line. He takes a snap out the shotgun. Pressures around him. He steps up. He's going deep. And it is incomplete. I thought he had it at Kupp, but incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up at the Titans' 38-yard line. Again, first quarter, 6 minutes and 41 seconds left to go in the game. Let's see, 80 says INT. And so, yeah, 80 says, yeah, I mean, that was tough to see, guys. That was tough. I would not have expected that game to be this close. All right, but here we go. 2nd and 10 out of the shotgun. You got 4 wide receivers on the play, 1 running back. They motion Woods around, takes a snap, hands it to the back, up the middle again. This time he picks up about a good 4 yards on the carry, 4 or 5 yards. It's going to make it a 3rd and 5. So if you're the Titans right now, you want to make your stand right here, right now. If you can get another sack, that would be great to try to push him back from any potential field goal here, but you want to make your stand here. But if you're the Rams, you've got all those weapons at wide receiver right now. I'd want to utilize one of those guys. Here we go in the shotgun, 3rd and 6 right now. Again, first quarter, 6 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the first quarter. No backs in the backfield to protect Stafford. Stafford takes the snap. Titans send 3. The offensive line protects for him. He's going to scramble here. Does he get it? He does get it. He takes a nice hit, though, but he gets a 12-yard run there. I'm surprised he didn't try to slide to avoid the rush. But Matthew Stafford said every yard matters in a matchup like this. You see Mike says, thanks, 80s. Mike says he was rooting the Eagles so close. And so, yeah, I wanted that one to go to overtime. The Eagles and Chargers, I really did. And I needed it to go to overtime for the sake of my fantasy football team, but wasn't meant to be. All right, but here we go. Stafford up on the center, 1 back in the backfield. Got 3 wide receivers on the play. Titans got 4 on the line. Woods goes in motion, takes a snap, hands it to the back. That's Henderson. Henderson gains about 2 yards on the carry. Brought down by Autry, who already has a sack in this one. They ran it off the left guard. Still first quarter, 5 minutes left to go in this one. We're still 0-0, but we've got the Rams right now moving the ball well within field goal range. All right, here we go, 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun. Again, no back in the backfield, 5 wide. Takes a snap. Titans send 4. Stafford's looking. He throws a quick one. That's Kupp. Kupp gets the reception. Might be a gain of about a good 4 yards on that one. So here we go. Big 3rd down right here. If you're the Rams, you're trying to get a touchdown here. If you're the Titans, you do not want them to get a touchdown right here, especially while the offense is going through this adjustment period. And that's what this game is pretty much going to be. So you're definitely going to want to make sure that you hold them to field goals rather than touchdowns when it comes down to these type of opportunities. Here we go. 3rd and 4. All right, Stafford in the shotgun again. 5 wide. 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. 1, 2 towards the top. Sonny Mitchell goes in motion. Stafford takes a snap. Ball deflected at the line of scrimmage. So great job by the Titans defensive line. That's how you get off the field on that one. 4th and 4. Field goal units about to come out for the Rams. Let's see if they can convert and get the first points of the night. Let's see. 80 says, thanks, Mike. The Eagles held in there. Mike says Bills wanted to make a point of not getting running backs, so now they have to deal Allen in $258 million of garbage. And so there you go. Mike over here spitting truths here. But here's a 34-yard field goal attempt for the Rams. Let's see. Gay kicks it, and it's good right down the middle. So the Rams get the first points of the game here. They're up 3-0 in this one after that converted field goal attempt from 34 yards out. So here we are late in the first quarter with 3 minutes and 46 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. The Rams lead this one 3-0 in this one. So far in this, Matthew Stafford, he's 4 of 6, 38 yards through the air, averaging about 6.3 yards of completion. You see that he's aiming for Cooper Kupp. 3 of those 4 completions went to Cooper Kupp so far in this one, as he has 24 yards receiving in this one. Ryan Tannehill, he's 1 of 2 for 15 yards. He's got an interception when he tried to when he tested Jalen Ramsey. And when you test Jalen Ramsey, you better make sure that you made the right read whenever you test him. AP so far in this one, 2 carries for 4 yards. We'll continue to monitor how he does throughout the course of the game. And Darrell Henderson, 5 carries, 28 yards. Stafford has 2 runs, 13 yards. Sonny Michel, 1 carry for 4 yards. Let's see. Mike says, Big Money had the Eagles listen to a show wondering where they knew the Chargers to spread probably was within the Big Money. And so there you go. I mean, hey, the Eagles played one heck of a game, though. They easily could have won that one. Mike says, Bills in field goal range is 3rd. What is the one thing a quarterback can't take, JB? And so, hey, you can't take them sacks. Can't do it. Can't do it. Cannot do it. I saw Josh Allen threw that one interception that looked very Carson Wentz-like. I mean, he got hit on that pass. I think it was the other Josh Allen for the Jaguars that picked him off and all like that. But he threw a nasty interception on that one. When I saw that, I got extremely worried for your Bills there. I was like, yeah, that's not a good sign at all right there. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened on that one. But here we are right now at the commercial, awaiting for kickoff, and the Rams will kick it off to the Tennessee Titans when we come back from the commercial. It's a good time right now that if you haven't pressed the thumbs up button, make sure that you guys do press the thumbs up button. Also, if you're someone that's new to the stream, definitely make sure that you do subscribe to the channel and turn the notification bells turned on. Also, if you just want to come into the chat, let us know who you're rooting for or maybe even who your favorite team is. Definitely let me know. But right now, guys, in the NFL, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Like, you think I'm still trying to figure out right now, like, who's really the pretender and who's not. You know, last week I'm thinking, okay, like the Browns, maybe they're out of it and all like that. You know, same for the Chiefs. But then all of a sudden you turn around, the Browns win the day and beat Cincinnati. Now looking at Cincinnati, like, okay, which Cincinnati are you right now? There's so many things that's going on right now in the NFL. And so there's a lot of questions. A lot of questions. We saw the Saints just lose to the Falcons earlier today after beating the Buccaneers. A lot of crazy stuff is happening out there, guys. But that's why we love the NFL, because like right now, it's anybody's guess as for who's actually legit this year. All right, so we took a knee here. So, all right, so we're going to be taking over 1st and 10 for the Titans at the 25-yard line here. And let's see what Ryan Tannehill and company can do on this possession. Last time he was out there, he threw an interception towards Jalen Ramsey. Let's see if he can protect the football. All right, so here we go, 1st and 10. Tannehill up under center. Got a couple tight ends, 2 wide receivers. One back in the backfield, takes a snap. Play fake. He's looking. He throws it. That's Peterson with the reception. Peterson's moving. Okay, lowers them shoulders. Okay. Gets about a good 4 or 5 yards off of that completion. AP will not shy away from contact. I promise you that. All right, so here we go, 2nd and 5. Got the heavy set out there, multiple tight ends, got a fullback in the backfield, 1 wide receiver. Takes a snap. Hands to the AP. Look at AP running. He gets about 3 yards there. So now we're facing the 3rd and 2 from the Titans' own 33-yard line here in the first quarter with about 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Important 3rd down. All right, you say AP's going to the sideline now. I believe McNichols will be coming in and running back now. All right, again, we're facing 3rd and 2 right now. Tannehill in the shotgun by himself. All right, McNichols goes in motion. Throws it to McNichols. Ooh, man, what a tackle there. I mean, my goodness. Instantly, he read that play. He came up, made the stop, lost the 3 yards on that reception. So now the Titans are going to punt the ball once again here from their own 30-yard line. I mean, wow. I mean, wow, that was an excellent read on that play. All right, so Titans about to punt the ball. All right, punt's on the way. Let's see if we're going to return. All right, so the Rams take over 1st and 10 from their own, let's see, their own 29-yard line. Let's see, Mike says, I assured some friends, even though it's clear fumble, Allen will get the Brady free call because the Bills are big ratings now. Mike. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I mean, but hey, I mean, they need to have someone right now that's out there, you know, if it's not Mahomes, then it would have to be Josh Allen, because they need to make sure that at least one of them go out there and be consistent. That's what we're missing right now. But man, I mean, it was a crazy day today, man. And we will talk about that more at halftime about some of the stuff that took place earlier in this game. But here we are for commercial right now. Once again. But yeah, the big time matchup, I think it's going to be whoever Jalen Ramsey ends up guarding, which I'm pretty sure is going to be A.J. Brown. That's the matchup that I'm going to be looking for because A.J. Brown, he's finally gotten it together as of late. And so just seeing him versus Jalen Ramsey, who wins that matchup more times than not, that's going to be a key matchup, especially today. And while we have some time, I guess just anybody that's watching right now that happens to play fantasy football, let me know how your fantasy football team is looking right now. Do you have anybody in this game tonight, or will you have anybody that's left tomorrow? All that stuff. Want to know if you guys fared any better than I did today in my fantasy league. I mean, it's looking like I'll be 1-2 today in my fantasy league. One of them, it came down to the wire, but that Chargers-Eagles game, that one hurt. That one hurt. That one hurt. Mike says the AP alone is worth the price of admissions. And so there you go. And I'm sure in that new SoFi Stadium, I'm sure that they upped it because of AP as well. But absolutely, I mean, whether we're talking AP, AP, that's legendary. That's legendary. I mean, you pay to see someone legendary out there still getting it done. That's the best part about it. Come in off the street midway through the season, still become running back number one. That's legendary. And also, how do y'all feel about Deshaun Jackson taking his talents to the Raiders? Let me know how y'all feel about that. All right, here we go. We return from commercial there. All right, so here goes the Rams. Stafford up under center. Here got a couple receivers there. One back in the backfield. Takes the snap. Hands it to the back. Henderson's looking. He's running. Lowers his shoulder. He gets about a good 5 yards on the carry. But there is a penalty. There is a penalty. Most likely it's going to be offensive holding, but let's see what they call. All right, so that's going to be holding against Jefferson, the wide receiver for the Rams. So that's going to back them up 5 yards here from their own 24-yard line. 1st and 15. Oh yeah. You grab that jersey. Oh yeah, prevent it from going outside. Yeah, they're gonna call that one. They're gonna call that one. All right, here we go. 1st and 15. Oh, what a high snap, but Stafford still catches it, able to make the throw to Henderson. That's just a good job by Stafford. 1, collecting the snap there because it was high. 2, still being able to get the pass off there, even though it didn't result in anything, but still, that was a good play right there for Stafford, preventing the turnover and still getting the play off and giving it a chance. All right, so here we go, 2nd and 15. We got less than a minute left to go here in the first quarter. All right, 2nd and 15, Stafford up under center. Cooper Kupp goes in motion, takes a snap. Play fake, pass rush all in his face. And, incomplete. But, yeah, the defender, he read that side. If he could have got just a couple more, just about 2 more feet there, he could have picked that one off because he saw what Stafford was about to do. All right, so we go 3rd and 15. Stafford takes a snap. Titans send 4. He steps up. He throws it, and it hits the turf. Incomplete. He was going deep across the middle, trying to go for Robert Woods, but, yeah, that pass was definitely short. Incomplete. So 4th and 15. Rams got to punt the ball. All right, so the Rams getting ready to punt the ball. Let's see what type of punt they have here. Again, 27 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Rams are up 3-0 over the Titans in this one. All right, punts on the way. Will we get a return? Well, we will get a return. All right, let's see what he does. Rodgers, look at him go. Takes it all the way to the Titans' 35-yard line. Great job on that one, avoiding the first guy, staying on his feet, keeping his balance, and taking it all the way to the 35-yard line. All right, let's see. Mike says that he wanted DeSean Jackson to the Panthers, but Darnold is a turnover machine. Yeah, absolutely. I know Robbie Anderson cannot wait to get the heck out of Carolina away from this guy. He's like, I went to Carolina to get away from him. He followed me here, and now he's messing up my career once again. And so I don't know what to say. I mean, it looks like he has lost all his confidence, and the offensive line's not doing him any favors and stuff. The coaching staff seems like their play calling has regressed. There's a lot going on right now in Carolina. But what I do know is that they've invested a lot on that defensive side. And so it's going to waste now because of Sam Darnold and that Carolina offense. So definitely I can understand why DeSean Jackson did not want to go there. But it makes you wonder what would be the perfect thing for OBJ, actually, when it comes to just him, where a good spot for him to land. That's the Browns going to let him go officially tomorrow. But meanwhile, Tannehill, play fakes. He throws it to the tight end. Tight end still rumbling. He gets about a good 7 yards on the completion before being pushed out of bounds there. This will take us to the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, the Rams lead this one 3-0 in this one, but the Titans have the football right now, and they're going to be looking to try to get this drive going. Meanwhile, they're going to be facing 2nd and 3 at their own 42-yard line in this one. But that's the end of the first quarter so far in this one. Just to recap what's happened so far, Ryan Tannehill, he's 4 or 5 so far, 24 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. He has not been sacked tonight, though. And for the Rams, Matthew Stafford, he's 5 of 9, 38 yards, passing, averaging 4.2 yards of completion. He's been sacked twice so far in this one. On the ground, though, for the Rams, Darrell Henderson, he's the leading rusher so far in the game, 6 carries, 33 yards, averaging 5.5 yards a carry. Matthew Stafford's got 2 carries for 13 yards. Sonny Michel, 1 carry for 4 yards. So as a team, 9 carries is 50 yards. Meanwhile, for the Titans, Adrian Peterson has rushed the ball 3 times in this one for 7 yards, so averaging 2.3 yards a carry so far in this one. His longest run so far was for 3 yards. And so, Rico, thank you so much for joining the stream, man. Glad to have you here. What's going on? What's good with you? Hope all is going well. You say this would be a low-scoring game. I definitely can see it. And after the first quarter, absolutely. I totally believe with that because I was curious how Tennessee's defense would match up against the Rams' offense and if they can keep the Rams' offense from scoring a lot. But if the defense keeps generating pressure from the interior the way that they've been doing today, then, yeah, this could definitely turn into be a definite low-scoring game. No doubt about that. Absolutely. But let me know which team you got winning this one. And if you got one of those final score projections, definitely include that as well. But I appreciate you for coming through yet again for another stream. But yeah, guys, I'm telling you guys, when we get to halftime, though, like we've got a lot to discuss in terms of just everything that took place today, guys. Like there's just a lot going on in the NFL. I'm just trying to make sense of who are the legit teams so far in this one, who's in trouble, who's coming back, all that stuff. Let's see. 80 says, why did they give up on Jackson? Well, 80s, it really just came down to DeSean Jackson. He wanted more of a role in the offense. The Rams, they got wide receivers for days right now over there, and so he wanted a larger role. Communicated that with them. They agreed, like, all right, we'll go ahead, let you go, get you off the books, stuff like that, and let you go find a place that you can go to and actually, get you some more targets. So they basically did him that one solid and allowed for him to leave and pursue more playing time. And so obviously it made sense for him to go to the Raiders because, I mean, he's essentially a perfect replacement for Henry Ruggs, actually. But meanwhile, on the carry, that is McNichols. He lost 3 yards on the carry. So, yeah, anybody that started this man in fantasy football, he's not off to the start that you was hoping for. -3 yards receiving, -3 yards rushing. All right, so Rico's going for the Rams. Okay, bet. All right, nice. I'm a little disappointed we're not going to get to see Von Miller tonight. I really did want to see Von Miller here as well. See, Von Miller here with his new teammates and stuff. Obviously, we're getting to see AP here with his new teammates. So I did want to see that, but I understand. But meanwhile, Tannehill, there we go. All right, so he's got the shotgun back in front of him, actually. Takes a snap. Rams sending 4. Stand strong. He throws it up there high. Oh, A.J. Brown dropped it. Come on, man. You got to catch that for my fantasy football team, buddy. Got to catch that one. So now 4th down's coming up, 4th and 6 from the Titans' own 39-yard line. That's a big drop right there. That's one he's going to wish he can have back. Ball's a little high, but that's one A.J. Brown he can catch. Let's see. Rico says Rams 24, Titans 23. So, I'm hoping that's the case. I would love for it to be a close game like this, a very close game like that. That would be fantastic. Meanwhile, punt is on the way. A nice punt. Nice, excellent punt. Love it. So the Rams are going to be taking over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line after the fantastic punt. Again, we're in the second quarter, 14 minutes and 3 seconds to go here in the second quarter with the Rams up 3-0 over the Tennessee Titans in this one. And now the Rams, they have the football as well. Let's see. Mike says, no quarterback could do that well. And with that Panthers O-line, Robbie dropped everything. But I see Darnold don't know enough to throw it away. Time to move on. And so, yeah, I mean, that's going to be a lot to discuss right there in the offseason for them. And even before the offseason, like I almost, because I'm in a 16-person league, and right now, one of my teams were unfortunate enough to have Sam Darnold as the quarterback. The other quarterback is Tua Tagovailoa. So this was not the ideal week for me at all, like absolutely at all. I'm considering possibly picking up PJ Walker because I'm thinking PJ Walker is going to get his number called probably next week. Like I think it's just a matter of time. If not next week, the week after that. But if you're the coaching staff, you got to try something different. You've got to try something different. Sam Darnold, I mean, he's losing confidence at this point, so it's just not, it's just not going to work. Let's see. Mike says he's rooting for AP, so he guessed Titans. Okay, so we got a good mixture of Titans and Rams here. Okay, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Again, we're currently right now at the commercial, waiting for them to return back to action in this one, where the Rams will take over from their own 4-yard line. Let's see. 80 says that JB wants the Rams to win by 30 and all like that. I mean, I want a good game. That's what I want in this one. I mean, it doesn't too much matter to me who wins this one. I just want a good game. I mean, but there's a lot that took place today. I mean, the Raiders losing to the Giants, I did not see that one coming. I mean, I guess you could have saw it coming because I didn't think it was going to be one-sided or anything like that. But, I mean, I figured one of the top teams in the AFC would come through with a victory outside of the Ravens. All right, let's see. Michelle in the carry. He gains about 2 yards in the carry. It's going to be 2nd and 8 at the Rams' 6-yard line. All right, we go 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, we got 4 wide receivers, one back in the backfield. That back is Sonny Michel. I saw movement there, so they're going to stop it. It's going to be a false start there. All right, so that's going to move him back some. So now we're looking at about 2nd and 11 at their own 3-yard line now, thanks to the false start by Allen. And so let's see, fantasy, man. What's going on, man? How's it going? I hope your fantasy football team is doing great. But yeah, what's going on with you? Let me know who you got winning this one and your final score projection. But thank you so much for coming through again for another stream. Feel like we got the whole crew here. Let's see, Michael said, hey, what's going on, Michael? How you doing, man? How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, let me know who you got winning this one and your final score projection. Meanwhile, Stafford completes it. That's about 7 yards to Higbee there, the tight end. That's going to make it 3rd and 4. So 3rd and manageable. You got a little bit more space to operate with, so you don't have to worry so much about the safety, and you can focus on trying to get this first down. You really want to get the first down because if you punt the ball from there, it's going to give the Titans good field position, and you really don't want to do that. You want to make the Titans go the length of the field if you're the Tennessee Titans. Where they going to shotgun? 5 wide receivers. Michelle goes in motion. Titans are showing pressure. Will they send pressure, though? Titans send 4. Stafford's looking. Oh, he's got Stafford by the ankle. Stafford just throws a crazy thing. Was it picked off? Did he throw an interception? You have got to be kidding me. Matthew Stafford, what is going through your head? Why does every NFL quarterback think that they can make that pass when they're getting swung down? What is going on? You might have had forward progress if you didn't make that throw. This is madness, man. What's going on? You threw it right to the guy. Your job is to throw it to your teammate, not the other guy. Like, what is going on here with these quarterbacks today? I'm seeing this become too often. Like, I'm seeing it too often. I saw it earlier with Josh Allen. I saw it constantly with Carson Wentz over the last couple of weeks and stuff. I'm seeing it happen way too much. Quarterbacks, if you're going down, sometimes it's okay to just take the loss. That's crazy, Stafford. Come on, man. That's the one thing you ain't supposed to do. But for the Titans, can AP get in the end zone here? Let's see. Tannehill takes it, play fake. He's looking. He throws it. Ooh, wide open in the end zone, and that's a touchdown for the Titans. Touchdown for the Titans. So how about that, guys? A touchdown pass from Ryan Tannehill to swim for 2 yards and a touchdown. That's how you cap off a turnover. Well, yeah, a turnover pretty much on that one. If they're going to make the mistakes, you make them pay. So touchdown right there. And so there you go. And so, yeah, Michael, hey, man, I definitely feel bad for what happened with your Bengals, man, like that. I didn't see that one coming, man. I didn't think the Browns would be able to put up 40 points, honestly. But then again, I guess a healthy Nick Chubb does make a difference. But, man, I did not see that one coming. Extra point is up and good. So the Titans, fresh off the turnover in which Stafford, I don't know what he was thinking. He drew a blank on that one. He felt pressure. He panicked. He just threw it to somebody. He didn't care what team he was on. He saw a body, and he threw it to you. And for the Titans, they made him pay. They showed him how you complete it to your own teammate. Excellent call with the pass. So now we're at the commercial with the Titans up 7-3, and they will be kicking things off once we get back from the commercial with 12 minutes and 21 seconds left to go before the half. So let's see. Mike says, what's up, Michael? There you go. And so there we go. Love the shout outs here. Love it. And so Fantasy says he thinks the Titans will win 27-21. And so, okay. I wonder how many rushing touchdowns AP will have in this one. I think he's got an opportunity to get him a good 2 in this one. Let's see, 80. Yeah, there you go. And so let's see, Michael says, what the heck was that? I don't know what he was doing. Like, I feel like you have to be aware. Like, you got access to SportsCenter if you're not watching film. You got access to SportsCenter, and you see everybody trying to do that stuff. It's not working. I get it. Mahomes made it look so easy the last couple of years. Everybody wants to do it, but it's not working this year. I don't know what it is in the air, but it's not working this year. So, guys, get back to the basics. Just stop. Everybody can't be a star. Just get away from it. Get away from it. But that's crazy, man. That was a crazy pass. Mike says, all trying to beat Mahomes. See, I just mentioned Mahomes. Says, all trying to beat Mahomes in the days. Mahomes can't beat Mahomes. Exactly. If Mahomes can't beat Mahomes right now, then why everybody else trying to beat Mahomes right now? Like, come on now. And so 80 says, get fired up. There you go. 80 says, well said, Mike. Max says, JB, sometimes the best receiver for quarterback is a second row, is in the second row. That is true. That is true. But you don't get paid to make those passes. Let's see. Old Man Mob says, what's good? Hey, what's going on, Old Man Mob? Thank you so much for coming through for the stream, man. And hey, I have to mention it. Our team came through again. This time on the road, keeping it undefeated on the road. The Patriots are the only team in the AFC that's undefeated on the road. We're not going to discuss home games, though. We're just going to talk about the road for this one. But absolutely, how about that? Another statement win, and we're going to have our hands full against the Browns next week. Let's see. Mike says, JB, please keep constant AP stats updates. Of course. Absolutely. Right now, AP has 3 carries for 7 yards so far in this game. Titans about to kick things off here. Kickoff is on the way. All right, we're going to get a return here. Let's see. 15, 20, gets to about the 21-yard line of the Rams. So the Rams about to take back over 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line after that turnover in which they had last time, in which Matthew Stafford decided to gift the defense with a turnover. Can't be doing that, Matthew Stafford. Just cannot be doing it. I mean, I feel like these guys have been playing too much street balls during the offseason here, trying to make these crazy passes, man. Like, this is not a pickup game. I see 80 says, I thought JB would be rooting for the Rams after the Titans-Pats playoff game where Mike Vrabel worked the clock like Bill Belichick. And so I've got no real beef with the Titans. I've got no beef for the Titans. I mean, I was very fond of the Titans when they had Steve McNair and they had Eddie George back in the day. I was very, very fond of that team right there and all like that. So a lot of respect to the Titans, guys like Derek Mason and all like that. So I got no beef for the Titans. Plus, my dad's a Colt fan, and this is the team that's best built to beat his team. So I've got no beef with the Titans. Let's see. Old Man Mob says, we need the Rams to win. Titans lose. That moves us up in the playoff hunt. Look at that. Old Man Mob, he's thinking about the playoffs. See, I know he saw that updated playoff picture. Absolutely. I was thinking that when the Eagles were playing them, if the Eagles would have beat the Chargers, then that would have moved us up even more. But look at that. Another interception. What is going on here? I feel like this is prime time back there in the secondary right now. Matthew Stafford doesn't see what team he's playing for right now. My goodness, somebody test this man for concussion. He think he's playing for the Titans right now. Something is going on. I don't know what's going on. I mean, maybe he started the Titans defense in his fantasy football team, and he needs them to do good. I don't know what's happening, but this is absolutely crazy. What is going on? Are you sure this is Matthew Stafford, or did they go back to Jared Goff? I don't know what's going on. This is crazy. 2 interceptions like that. Both of them really resulted in points. This is madness. What is up with that? You go against guys like Jalen Ramsey in practice. You know better than that. What is going on? What is going on? Wow, I don't know what's going on right now, but I'm glad he's not on my fantasy football team. That's all I'm saying. We'll get to that comment there, Old Man Mob, but I saw that one. But man, my goodness. So let's take a real good look at this replay. Bro, he was right there the whole time reading the play. I mean, we might not even get to see AP today if the defense keeps scoring and leading them in position like this. We won't get to see AP. Like, they won't need to. So the Titans are up 14-3 in this one. In the second quarter, 12 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in this one. And my goodness, Matthew Stafford, he thinks it's Christmas. He's out there giving gifts to every defensive player out there. This is crazy. Kickoff's about to be on the way. All right, kickoff's on the way. Let's see if we get a return. No return on this one. Rams will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Let's see. Old Man Mob says, with the Raiders signing Deshaun Jackson, I'm liking our chance to get OBJ. I totally agree with that. When they asked me the last time what I thought was going to happen, I said I thought Deshaun Jackson made sense for the Raiders because that's just what they need, someone to take the cap off the defense. That's what Henry Ruggs was doing. And so I thought that would have been the perfect fit for them. Now for OBJ, I know he's got a lot of respect for Bill Belichick. It's just, and obviously with the Patriots winning right now, they're a team that's in the playoff picture. I know he wants to play for a winner. So if he's willing to take a little bit less, hey, it could happen. It could happen. You said with him becoming a free agent in the offseason, I can see him coming to New England for $1 million because Browns, paying $6+ million. Absolutely. Absolutely. And so 80 knows about that, Eddie George. There you go. He knows about him. Let's see. Meanwhile, they're talking about a penalty here. Let's see. Mike says JB might be on his high horse now. Pat's back on top already. We're in a different direct competition. Hey, Mike, no need to flip the script. It's still friendly competition. We still got one thing I will say. Neither of our teams have played each other yet, so we'll still play each other twice out the year. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of factors, believe me, like weather, stuff like that. It's all about who's playing hot at the right time. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Football is a game of peaking at the right time. You're supposed to play your best football late November into December and so forth. Peak at the right time. Don't peak too early and don't peak too late to where you're out of the playoffs, stuff like that. And that was Kevin Bird there with that interception previously. Read it like a book. And guys, make sure you don't forget to press the thumbs up button as well. And if anybody is new that's here, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and have your notification bells turned on as we do these play-by-plays at least a good 5 times out the week. All right, so the penalty was, a low block, and that was a 15-yard penalty? All right, so they opt to put the ball at about the 13-yard line. So that way, the Rams, they'll be pretty much against their own back. We saw what Stafford did last time. He felt some pressure that close to his own red zone. So I did the same thing as well. But yeah, man, that was pick 6. That was tough. Mike says, hope pays, don't get OBJ redone. And so you hope the Pats don't get. Okay, got you. Hope the Pats got you. Okay. I wouldn't go that far, Mike. I wouldn't go that far. Josh Allen still has that ceiling. They just got to get it together. I honestly don't know what's going on with the Bills right now. But here goes Stafford up under center. Went back in the backfield. Got a couple wide receivers on the play. About 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Takes it. Hands it to the back. That's Henderson. Henderson's running. Gets the first down. But gains 11 yards on the carry. So again, the Titans are up 14-3, but the Rams, they have the ball. They've thrown 2 interceptions on the last 2 drives here, so they're looking to make sure they protect the football here. That's why we're seeing a little bit more heavy doses of Henderson already on this drive. Here we go, 1st and 10. As the old man Mob says, what is he doing? Why would you throw that? Absolutely. I don't know what's going on. Here goes Stafford up under center. 1 back in the backfield. 3 wide receivers on the play. 1 tight end. Takes a snap. Hands to the back again. Henderson cuts up. Henderson gets 4 yards on the carry, making the 2nd and 6 here at the 28. They may need to continue to run this man. Don't let Stafford throw the ball right now until he figures out what team he's playing for. Stafford takes a snap out the shotgun. He's looking. He throws it to the check down there. Henderson gets about 2 yards on the reception. It's going to make a 3rd down coming up. Old man Mom says he thinks he's back in Detroit. I guess that's why he's throwing it to the Titans, because it's close to blue, so I guess so. All right, so we're facing 3rd and 5 at the Rams' 29-yard line. So that's their own 29-yard line here. Let's see if they can get the first. The Titans' defensive line did a good job early on in generating pressure. Let's see if they'll generate some pressure now. Shotgun formation, 5 wide receivers, 3 towards the top of the screen, 2 towards the bottom. Running back goes in motion. Stafford holding the ball. Stafford bumps. Oh, the pressure gets him. They get him for yet another sack. And this is Simons again. And so this is his 2nd sack of the game. They've gotten like 3 sacks so far on Stafford in this one. This is not a good week to be the team favorite in any game just about. I mean, he just flat out just beat the lineman. Meanwhile, the Rams, they're going to punt the ball. Let's see if we get a return. All right, no return on that one. All right, so we got an Rams player. That is Harris that they're going to be looking at down there. Let's see. Michael says that's golf in the skies. That would be some type of Halloween stuff. I would have expected that last week, Michael, but you might be right. You might be right. There's all kind of craziness. Let's see. 80 says, JB, do something. You know what? I wish I could, but they're not going to listen to me. They're not going to listen to me. And so there you go. Let's see. Old man Mob says, so glad Matthew Stafford didn't want to come to New England. Mac Jones is better than Matthew Stafford for our system. Key word there for our system. Absolutely agree with you. Absolutely agree with you. Because in our system right now, you know, we're still trying to figure out, we're still trying to get a number one wide receiver. There's still a few missing pieces that we need, but I like the gradual development of the Pats offense there. And you're right, because long term, he's going to be excellent in that system, especially as Bill continues to build around him and stuff like that and bring in talent. He can't draft receivers, but he sure as heck can sign good free agents and play that role usually more times than not. Let's see. Old man Mob says, so what you want, golf made it to the Super Bowl and Matthew Stafford hasn't been to one. And so, if you're asking between the two, I mean, Jimmy G made it to the Super Bowl as well, but if you can't win it, then you at least got to be historically, like, at least bring me some stats or something so I can sell tickets and stuff like that. But if you make it there and don't win, you know, like come on now. Come on. Got to give me one. You either got to give me a straight up championship, or if not, then give me something that can sell tickets. That's what I'm thinking. As the old man Mob says, yes, golf is one of the best defensive ends of all. Yeah, the ends of all time. But Matthew Stafford is one of the best receivers of all times. That's right, Calvin Johnson. And so Fantasy says, oh man, Mob, because Stafford played for Detroit. And so there you go. And so, and by the way, Fantasy, how your fantasy football team's doing this week and all like that. Are you winning this week? Let me know that. Let's see, Mike says, oh, I'm sorry, Graves. Terrible weekend. Liberty takes a hit. They did take a hit. That's right. I remember that because me and 80s was talking about that one while it was happening. And so, yeah, that was tough to see right there. And Allen making rookie mistakes. Darnold's a lunatic. And so I think the last one we already knew prior to this week, though. I'm surprised they started him. And so there you go. Let's see, Mike says, I would call Rivers, but with Panthers O-line, he would get crap. Just call Rivers and all of his children. Put all of his children on the offensive line, and let's see if they can protect any better than that. But meanwhile, Tannehill up under center, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back in the backfield, takes it. Play fake. Tannehill's looking. He throws it, and it is caught. That is Julio Jones. Julio Jones gets the first down, 10 yards on the reception. Here we are, second quarter, 9 minutes and 40 seconds left to go before the half. Titans up 14-3. Titans have the football right now, trying to expand upon their lead. They had 1 score from the defense, and the other one, the defense basically set them up. So they haven't had to really drive the course of the field to score. But let's see what they do. All right, 1 back in the backfield. Tannehill up on the center. They motion the tight end. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Tight end goes in motion again. They toss it to the back. He's going. And look at that. All right, so that's Foreman on the carry. Okay, he gets about a good 8 yards on the carry. Again, that was Foreman with the carry. Let's see, Mike says, I am all sulking and jealous now. All right, so here we go, 2nd and 2. Second and 2. Let's see. 1 back in the backfield, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They give it to Julio, and Julio gives it to the tight end. Or at least that might be the receiver there. But what a tackle by Jalen Ramsey. That's going to be a loss of 7 yards. So they tried to reverse end around. Didn't work. Wasn't full. One thing about these cornerbacks for the Rams, they're aggressive. And if they see it, they're going to come up and make the stop. And that time, Jalen Ramsey, he saw what they were doing there. He stepped up, made the tackle in open space. That's Jalen Ramsey 100% right there. All right, so here we go. 3rd and 9 out of the shotgun. You've got about 4 wide receivers on the play, 1 running back. Ooh, we had a guy jump for the Rams, which caused the Titans player to move. That should be a neutral zone infraction right there for 5 yards. And you don't want to do that if you're the Rams. You're already losing right now, a game in which, you've pretty much gifted them a couple times. The last thing you need is to gift them another 5 yards here. Now you make it 3rd and manageable here for the Titans offense. I mean, 3rd and 9 is manageable as well, but you could at least pin your ears back and send some pressure. Now we're talking about 3rd and short. So here we go. All right, we've got about 3 wide receivers, a tight end, a running back. Rams, they're showing pressure. Let's see if they send it. They send 4. And it's thrown. Nice completion across the middle. There was a lot of guys in the middle, but nice completion there to Westbrook across the middle. Again, this is the second quarter. 7 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Titans up 14-3, and they're driving the ball right now at the Rams' 34-yard line. As the old man Mob says, if Matthew Stafford doesn't get this team to the Super Bowl with a better defense than Goff did, the Rams have wasted 4 first round picks. And so there you go. All right, so they hand the ball to the back. Let's see. That's McNichols. He gains no gain on that one. So McNichols, no gain on the carry. So far in this one, the Titans, they've used 3 different running backs right now, trying to figure out who's going to come in there and really generate some offense for them. I'm sorry. Yeah, they've used 3 different running backs. And let's see. Mike says how many thumbs up. Right now, it's showing me 10 thumbs up. So let's see if we can get to 15 before the half, guys. Let's see if we can reach that 15 mark before the half. But meanwhile, Tannehill out the shotgun takes a quick pass, and that's A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown doing work. Let's see. He gets about a couple yards from that one, about 2-3 yards out of that one. Had to make a lot of guys miss. But there is a penalty. There is a penalty. Let's see what they call. Ooh, face mask. All right, so they call a face mask in the defense. That's going to give them another 15 yards. I mean, the Rams are being very polite in this one, very generous. They are pretty much helping the Titans get in position to score. Like, I've not seen this much assistance. Like, they give out more assistance than the government does. Like, this is just ridiculous at this point. This is just ridiculous. Let's see. Fantasy says, yeah, JB, I'm going to end up winning this week by like 50-70. This has been a crazy week, though. A very crazy week. So to come up with a 50-70 W, we'll take it. We will take it. All right, 1 back in the backfield, 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, 2 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. Let's see which running back they got in the backfield here. Looks like Adrian Peterson. They handed to AP. AP's looking. AP gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So no gain for AP on that one. So far in this game, 4 carries for 7 yards so far in this one. 2nd and 10. And so Mike Vrabel was just like, someone please just come in and give this run game a spark. That's really what he wants to establish today. Try to get someone to come in and be that lead back in the backfield. All right, but here we go, 2nd and 10. Again, second quarter. 5 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. Titans up 14-3. Out of the shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers on the play, 1 running back. Takes a snap. Tannehill's looking. Rams send 4. He throws it. And then, what a hit. What a hit that was. Wow. So Rodgers got hit across the middle there by Reeder. That's one you're going to feel. It takes a certain type of player to go across the middle. And, man, did he pay for it. Ooh, that's Oh, man, that was a hard hit right there. I'm not going to lie. That was a hard hit. All right, but here we go. 3rd and 10 coming up. Let's see if the Titans can get a first down here. 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. 1 towards the top. 1 running back. Takes the snap. Rams sending pressure. He throws it quick. That's Julio Jones. Julio, did he get the first down? It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Based upon the spot where the referee is, it looks like he's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. 4th and 1. So will the Titans opt to go for it, or will they kick the field goal? I think if you have Derrick Henry, you would have went for it, but there's no need to do that right now. The Rams are pretty much giving up the ball here, but let's see if they do. Fourth and 1. I probably would quarterback sneak it. But let's see. They got the heavy set, and they do quarterback sneak it. Did he get it? Did he get it? I think he got it. Looks like he got it. That's a first down. So here we go. 1st and goal from the Rams 7-yard line. If you told me this game was going to be one-sided, I would have guessed that would have meant that the Rams would have been a team that would have been dominating in this matchup, considering no Derrick Henry and all like that. I mean, I thought it was going to be a close game, but if you would have told me it was going to be one-sided, I would not have guessed it would have been the Titans with this. But this just speaks a lot to the Titans right now as a team and a unit. And I love how the defense is stepping up so far for them in this one. Where they go 1st and go out of the shotgun. They hand it to the back. The back, he's running. He picks up about a good 4 yards on the carry. That's Foreman. Put in AP. We want AP. Put in AP. So far on this drive, 11 plays, 61 yards, 6 minutes and 20 seconds off the clock for this time of possession right here. Come on, we want AP. Put AP in. So again, 2nd and goal here at the 3-yard line. Oh, we've got AP. Okay. So AP's going to run the Wildcat here. AP, does he get in there? Nope. The Rams cut that one short. But he did pick up 2 yards. So 1 yard away from the end zone. Run it with him again. Oh, you finna take AP out. Come on, coach. Don't take him out. Let's see. Fantasy says, yeah, JB. Oh, yeah, I already read that one. Okay. But, yeah, that's good. Let's see. Mike says, well, not sure. You said PJ, that good, but put him in. Let's see. Why not? And so, hey, from what we're seeing from the Jets, you stick a random quarterback in there. It's like Russian roulette right now. Like you don't know what you're going to get. It might be something big, might be something small. You never know. Meanwhile, Tannehill fakes to the back. He throws it up there, and it is incomplete. Incomplete. Just too far for A.J. Brown. I think the Titan players want to go for it. Oh, and A.J. Brown, he's not taking this. Let's see. Old man Mom says Sam Darnold will be the backup quarterback for the Cowboys next year. Old man Mom says, in my opinion, Ramsey is the cornerback, and he is the best cornerback in my opinion too. All right, so here we go. Heavy set, 4th and 1. This is what it all comes down to. Tannehill up under center, and they're going to burn the time. No, the Rams going to call timeout here, looks like. All right, so the Rams took a timeout here. Definitely, if you're the Rams, you're thinking, all right, when we get this ball back, we want to at least have that 2-minute warning still. Save us some time to get into position to try to score before the half here. But this is a big 4th down here, a very big 4th down. If you get this on 4th down here and you get a touchdown, that is huge for the Tennessee Titans. But let's see what they're going to do. Let's see. Fantasy says, old man Mob, no doubt. So we're in agreement there. Jalen Ramsey is that dude. If I can handpick one cornerback to be my cornerback number 1, that's my guy. My cornerback number 2, I'm sticking with, I'll say after this play. Meanwhile, Tannehill, look at Tannehill. He faked it, and he got in the end zone. He walked in the end zone. Look at that. Look at that. What an excellent play call that was. I mean, he sold it. The whole defense was sold on the running back getting it. They forget that this man used to be a wide receiver in college. They forget that stuff. I mean, because they know we want to feed that one to AP, but hey, great call. They used AP as a decoy and it worked. I think only one person saw what happened, and it was Aaron Donald, but it looked like he got trucked by his own teammate on the play, so he wasn't able to get over there. Meanwhile, extra point is good. So the Titans, they're up 21-3 in this one. Still 2 minutes and 10 seconds before the half, but the Titans have scored 21 unanswered here in the second quarter. It's been all Titans. Let's see what the Rams can do when they get the ball back when we come back from commercial. But let's see. Mike says, good call, old man. And so, Darnold back up, but I don't even know if he's that good. And so he's like, he doesn't even know if he's that good to be the backup. And so Mike says, heck, what's your thought on bringing Cam back, JB and Nation? And so, bringing Cam back for you mean like for who, the Patriots to bring him back as a backup, or you mean for the Cowboys or a rich team? I mean, because Cam can certainly be a good backup for a lot of teams out there. The man comes in there, he works hard. He puts in a lot of work, stuff like that. Not telling him to be the quarterback number one and all like that. But if you need a quarterback to come in and win you some games, he can do that for you. He can do that for you. The old man says, I think Dallas is the perfect place for him. He has a great O-line, great run game, and 2 top 15 receivers. And so when you put it that way, absolutely. Absolutely. The team that I'm going to tell to avoid him next year is a team like the Pittsburgh Steelers. Don't do it. I get it. The Steelers, they're going to be in a tough place next year. They're going to need a quarterback. They're not going to be in a position draft-wise, I don't think, where they can probably acquire back in the future, because I think there's probably just going to be maybe one quality quarterback you draft in the first round and 2 others that they'll fluff up and all like that, but they probably won't pan out. It'll probably just maybe be one, and he might even be a prospect. That's Malik Willis. I think he'll be a prospect and all like that for some time. It might take a couple of years before he's actually, ready to take the full throttle. So with that being said, Pittsburgh, they're going to be looking for a quarterback next year, I think, to replace Big. And they may have to settle for what they currently already got on the roster, just given the options that they'll have, the financial salary cap situation, all of that stuff. But you bring up a good point, old man Mob, about, Sam Darnold being a good fit as a backup down there in Dallas. But, hey, he probably would end up being a third string because their backup did pretty good last time. Mike says, 80s, your quarterback seemed like legit starter. What you say? Let's see, old man says, plus Dak has been getting hurt more and more. It's like, once it happens once, you notice that with LeBron James, the NBA, once it happens once and you start getting hurt, you become a lot more susceptible to it down the road. Let's see, Mike said Trubisky start next year somewhere. Mike trying to talk up some potential trades here. He's like, bring it all. Future second, first round picks, y'all want to trade for Mitch? He's like, go ahead. So let's see. Mike says, JB, how many yards AP got so far? AP's got 5 carries for 10 yards so far in this one. So just 10 yards. Meanwhile, the Titans are going to kick this one off. Let's see if we get a return. We will get a return. All right, let's see the 10, the 15. He gets it to about the 20. So he takes it all the way to the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Rams to take over at their own 20-yard line. Again, we're in the second quarter, 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in this one. And again, let's see where we are right now in terms of the thumbs up in this one. But definitely we want to try to at least reach 15 thumbs up before the half here. We got like less than 2 minutes to reach that. Let's see where we are right now. All right, so right now I see that we're at 11. So let's see if we can get to possibly 15 thumbs up here before the half. And anybody that's new that's watching, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and have notification bells turned on. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. Stafford has it. Stafford's looking. He throws it, and it's caught by the big tight end there. Is it a first down? And it is a first down. Gain of 10 yards there. All right, so that's going to be the 2-minute warning. We've got 1 minute and 57 seconds left to go here before the half, and the Rams desperately need to go ahead and add some more points here before the half. You just want to go into halftime with some positive momentum, show that you can move the ball and score for your own team as opposed to the other team this time around. Score for your own team. Get some positive momentum. That's all you really want to do right now. Let's see, 80 says, come on, AP. Yeah, I thought he was going to get a touchdown there. I really thought he was going to get a touchdown. Oh, man says today it's been crazy. Teams you think will get blown out things will get blown out have won so far. And so, yeah, sorry about that. But, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's been crazy. And that's something that we will be discussing at the half. So definitely make sure if you are watching this, definitely tune in for the JB Nation halftime. There you go. I adopted the name, guys. So there you go. JB Nation halftime show and all like that. And we'll definitely be going through all the games that have transpired so far. And we'll just be talking about what went wrong, what do we think's going on, all that stuff, the playoff picture, all that stuff. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now. A lot of crazy stuff to discuss. Let's see. Mike says we want AP. And so we do want AP. That's for sure. And Mike says it again. We want AP. Mike says, who we want, JB Nation? No, we all about AP. We are all about AP. Let's see. Old man says, Titans cut AP. Bill Belichick signed AP. I need his Patriots jersey. And so there you go. Let's see. Mike says, let's go AP. Mike's ready for him. Mike is ready for him. Heck, if we got to run it with AP 50 times to get 100 yards tonight, let's do it. Let's get this man to the century mark here. And so let's see. 80 says, JB is calling the game. And so I did wonder if this means that Frank Gore will still be interested in coming back this year or if he's officially done for good this season. But the way the injuries have been happening this year, it's been crazy. Let's see. Mike says, we don't want Tannehill. And so there you go. Oh, wow. Cam to the Panthers. That would be great, but I don't know if the organization wants to bring him back and then have to go through. I don't know if they really want to. They didn't seem too fond of him towards the end, but they should. They should. If it's a matter of should they should. Because right now you try something other than what you got with Sam Darnold. You tried it. It's not working. So got to try something. Mike says even Nathan Peterman be like. And so, but here we go. 1st and 10. Stafford in the shotgun here. You've got 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Tight end goes in motion. Stafford takes a snap. Pressure's all around him. He's feeling it. And he is sacked once again. Simmons, he's got 3 sacks. My goodness, somebody booked this man a ticket to Hawaii already, man. Like this is ridiculous. He's basically gonna have more sacks than the Rams have points if he does it again. Stafford throws a quick one to Cooper Kupp. And Cooper Kupp, he gets some yards on the play there. That's going to be, let's see, they're going to call a timeout. They call a timeout with 1minute and 27 seconds left to go in that one. So we're going to be looking at 3rd and 12 coming up from the Rams' 28-yard line. Again, that was Tennessee that called a timeout, actually, because Tennessee's trying to get the ball back and score again. Yeah, Simmons, he's putting in work out there. He's putting in work. But Mike says even Nathan Peterman be like. Let's see. Old man says Matthew Judon right now is the top 3 in sacks in the NFL. Absolutely, and that is huge right there for the Patriots. That's a big deal right there. But here we go. 3rd and 13. Stafford in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Titans send 4. Stafford throws it. It is tipped by that D line. The defensive line is imposing their will right now. They really are. The Titans right now are really rising to the occasion as a team. They realize that if they're going to continue to have the success they had early on and even surpass it, they're going to have to play great as a team. And they are doing just that. So the Rams are about to punt the ball here, 4th and 13. Second quarter, 1minute, 24 seconds left to go. Titans up 21-3. Let's see if the Titans will return this kick. Will not. Ball's bouncing. And all right, so they're going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. They have the lead right now, 21-3, and 1minute and 14 seconds to try to score before the half. Mike says 10 yards of what a treat. And so let's see. Old Man Mob says we have a great chance of winning Offensive Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. You know, when it comes to Offensive Rookie of the Year, I would think that maybe someone like maybe Jamar Chase might get it, or I don't know what Najee Harris, what his stats are looking like so far this year, but just thinking about his usage rate, I would have to assume it's pretty much up there. And I know that Mac Jones, as much as he moves the ball, he does not necessarily always finish in the end zone. Usually that goes to Damian Harris. And hey, I'm not complaining. That helps my fantasy football team out a lot. So I love that. Just keep doing that. But yeah, he'll definitely be in that conversation. I mean, if a quarterback's going to get it as a rookie, it'll definitely be Mac Jones. But we'll see. But I think Jamar Chase ultimately gets it when it's all said and done. Let's see. Mike says, we'll be listening until I'm snoring. So good night, nation. But please keep up the AP stats updates. And so definitely, absolutely got you. Absolutely. Absolutely. But thank you so much for coming through. And yeah, definitely appreciate you. Absolutely. Let's see. Fantasy says, how many future Hall of Famers do you think are playing on these teams? I think 4 or 5 if Stafford wins a Super Bowl. And so that is a great question. That's a great question. And so based off of what the committee goes off of, because the Hall of Fame criteria is not what it used to be, I say for sure 4, but they find a way to overlook for Stafford, when it comes to the championships and stuff like that. So I say 5. I think the committee, they go off of likability when it's close. And so as long as you're a likable guy, that they'll do it. They'll be like, he played in Detroit. We need more Detroit Lions in the Hall of Fame. So they'll do it. They'll do it. So I'll say that. And so just going off of what I've seen so far from the committee and their judgment. So I'm saying 5. Let's see. Old Man Mob says, I say 4 for sure. Mike says, eat crow. It's delicious. Bring back Cam. And so, hey, that's what they need to do to provide a spark, though. But yeah, like it's a shame. They done lost how many games in a row? I mean, Christian McCaffrey coming back, you would have thought that would have been a save the day, but it honestly didn't even save the day. I mean, they had Gilmore, they had Christian McCaffrey, Sam. It just didn't seem like it made a difference. Here we go. 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. 4 wide receivers, running back. Tannehill takes a snap. The Rams send 4. He's sacked. He is sacked. 2 guys got him on the play. So that's going to be half a sack for each of them. And that's the first time they were able to bring down Ryan Tannehill. Now we're looking at 2nd and 15 at the Titans' 23-yard line. If you're the Rams, just all you can do is just prevent them from scoring here, go into the half. You know what your team is capable of doing offensively. It's just a matter of them getting going, honestly, at this point. But you cannot allow the Titans to increase this lead by any more. All right, so 2nd and 15, second quarter, 1 minute and 8 seconds left to go here. Titans up 21-3. Tannehill in the shotgun. Got 3 wide receivers on the play, 1 tight end, take the snap, hands to the back. Back's looking. He's running. Lowers his shoulder. That's a pickup of about a good 14 yards there by McNichols on the carry. So McNichols gets the carry there. Of all the Tennessee Titans running back, he is actually 2nd right now in terms of average yards per carry, averaging 3.7 yards a carry. First is Deontay Foreman, averaging 6 yards a carry on just 2 carries for 12 yards. So here we go, 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. One back in the backfield. Tight end goes in motion. 3 wide receivers. Tannehill's up under center. 5 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. He's looking. Tannehill throws it, and it's caught by A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown tries to make a guy miss, but he's tackled. And so, yeah, A.J. Brown, he's not playing around with these guys. All right, 55 seconds left in this one before the timeout there, but there is a penalty. It's a penalty. Let's see what they call it on. All right, 2 fouls on the play. All right, so in sportsman, like them both Jalen Ramsey and A.J. Brown. They have got to keep their cool out there for sure, guys. Like, this is just, you got to keep it cool. You've got to. And so Eddie says another sack. And so right now, while they're still getting ready to line back up here, you have not missed anything. It's still second quarter here, 55 seconds left to go. Referees are having conversations, trying to make sure that they keep things up under wrap here. Let's see. Fantasy says those Hall of Famers being AP, yep. Darnold, yep. Henry and Ramsey. And so those are the for sure guaranteed ones. For sure. Absolutely. Yes, your man Mob says, fantasy football helper, I agree. I wouldn't put Julio as a Hall of Famer yet, just because there are so many great receivers, and Julio hasn't been top 3 for a couple years. And so a couple years there. Now, when I made my projection for the Titans this season, if I'd have said that during the video, it'd have turned into the most dislikes I ever got in the video. And all like that, if I'd have said that about Julio Jones. But yeah, injuries have really taken a toll on Julio Jones, though, because he's had a great career, but it could have been even greater if not for so many injuries, honestly. All right, but here we go. Finally, back to the action here. Out of the shotgun, you've got 4 receivers. Tannehill takes a snap. It's looking, throws it to the back, and that's going to be a nice completion there for about a good 5 yards. That's McNichols with the reception. And it looks like all right, so it seems like another timeout here. Titans call another timeout. That's their second. They've got 1 timeout remaining. So if you're the Titans, you love the way this first half has played out so far. Your defense came out, got you some back-to-back interceptions, which led to scores. You had your own drive in which you went down there, scored a touchdown. Ryan Tannehill actually had that 1 touchdown. So, yeah, I mean, things are looking really good right now for the Tennessee Titans, the way that they're playing in this one. Going on the road against a Rams team that's only lost 1 game this year, and that was to the Cardinals, a team that has only lost 1 game themselves. So this is a very good Rams team. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5 coming up here. 49 seconds left to go out the shotgun. You got trips towards the bottom of the screen, 1 receiver towards the top of the screen. 1 back in the backfield next to Tannehill in the shotgun. Rams send 4. Pressure's all around him. And they get him. 2 guys got the Tannehill again, and it's going to be another sack. I know Floyd, he was part of that sack, and so, yeah, they just keep getting sacks here. If I'm the Titans, just go ahead and run out this clock, basically, at this point. You keep getting sacked. It's not there. All right, so here we go out of the shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Tannehill take the snap. The Rams send pressure, but they call a screen to McNichols. And McNichols, can he get the first? No, he does not. He is short by at least about a good 4 yards there, but that's going to take us all the way to the half. So here we go. And remember, the Titans, they get the football when we come back from the second half. So far, this game has belonged to the Tennessee Titans. The Rams, they got some work to do to try to get things on track in this one. But wow, what a performance by the Tennessee Titans in this one. You talk about a day and would you expect the unexpected? That was the perfect theme for today. The perfect theme for today. 80 says JB Nation halftime show. There we go. You know what it is. That's right. The JB Nation halftime show is about to be in full-time effect here as we're at the halftime here. So in a second, I'm about to pull up the matchups from today, and we'll go through it and see how these teams fared. But yeah, let's see. Fantasy says, hey, JB, how's your fantasy team done this week? My fantasy football team has been in shambles this week. I'm not going to lie. I ended up I have 3 fantasy teams. Right now, it looks like I'm going to win 1 and I've lost 2 already. So the one that I have that I won, I mean, even that one wasn't a good performance on my end. It's just my opponent wasn't even able to score 40 points, honestly. And the only player that he has left is Julio Jones. And so he's in trouble because I'm up by like 50 on him. So yeah, absolutely. But yeah, my fantasy football teams, yeah, we're out there. Yeah, we'll be better off pumping gas right now. It's not looking good at all. I had one team that had the unfortunate decision of, well, Tua didn't play, so I had to start Jacoby Brissett because I was not going to start Sam Darnold. So I picked up Jacoby Brissett, started him in a 16-person fantasy football league. No quarterbacks available, really, so I had no other options. So started him. He only gave me like 8 points. I did not start Tyler Johnson from the Jets. I ended up starting what's that guy for the Gaineswell for the Eagles. And let's just put it this way, Gaineswell, he fell in the end zone. I was so happy he didn't give me 0, but that's all he did for me. That's all he did for me. So the Cowboys kicker didn't know the Cowboys were going to get shut out today. And when they did score, they opted not to score, kick the extra point. So I got nothing from my kicker today. Meanwhile, my opponent had Young Ho Koo for the Falcons. And so he's over there getting points from his kicker and stuff. Started the Saints defense, and they gave me, well, it was -2. And then they finished with like 2 points. So you add all that up, I made some bad decisions. I mean, it just wasn't their week. Now, Justin Herbert tried to save my team. He tried to save my team. I needed one more touchdown from him, but I wanted for them to go to overtime because I knew they weren't going to touch. It just cost me all around. It cost me. Mike Williams didn't go. He didn't have that many points. It just cost me. But, yeah, that's how my fantasy team did and won. The other one, though, it ended up coming down to what did it come down to? 1 second here. Got to remind myself here. I got so many fantasy football teams here. All right, so this one right here, I lost by 8 points, which I was very mad about. It all came down to, yeah, it really just came down to the fact that kicker for Dallas just didn't give me anything. So it was a lot of stuff like that took place. It really just hurt me. A lot of guys on a bye week because I got DK Metcalf. He was on a bye week. I got Corey Davis. He didn't play this week. A lot of guys just didn't play. So my team was terrible. So 80 says shambles. Absolutely. Absolutely. You want to talk about the AFC playoff picture? My fantasy football team would be perfect for that AFC playoff picture simply because we would be middle of the pack, probably outside looking in or the worst team in looking out, just depending on how that bracket is set up. But we would be right there smack dab in the middle right now. All right, so let's see how these NFL teams did this week. All right, so let's start off with these Sunday games because we already saw the Colts and the Jets, and we know the Colts won that one. But, yeah, let's start with the Falcons and the Saints, guys. Like, how about the Falcons coming away with that win? The Saints fresh off of their win in which they beat the Buccaneers the week prior. Everything was looking good. Trevor Siemian was looking like he was so poised in the pocket there. And then we start this game here, and all of a sudden, it took a while before they got things going. I thought Taysom Hill was going to come in eventually at quarterback, but they got it together. But in the end, Atlanta found a way to win a close one. It's not every day we get to talk about that, but yeah, so how about that game, guys? And let's see. Other than that, the next one. Now, this one was a big surprise because when the Denver Broncos jumped up to, I think it was like a 30-0 lead against the Cowboys, that was shocking right there. Like, that was big time shocking, honestly. I did not expect for the Cowboys. I thought the Cowboys were going to come out, have Dak back, and then they were going to look good, but that was not the case for the Dallas Cowboys for the large part in this one. So they ended up losing by 14 to the Broncos. Let's see. Looking at that pass right there. And so Donovan People-Jones, I hope he can keep that up because I did pick him up on my fantasy football team, so I have high hopes for him. All right, let's see. The next one that I was very proud of, was when my Patriots beat the Carolina Panthers 24-6. I mean, got a little worried with Stephon Gilmore picked off Mac Jones early on in that one, but the Patriots, they kept sticking with the game plan, never gave up the confidence, and at the end of the day, it paid off. It paid off. Let's see. Another one that was almost surprising was that oh man, look at that. I'll get to that in a second. Was the Baltimore Ravens, 34-31 over the Vikings. That was a bit of a surprise right there that it was so close and all like that. Because at one point, the Vikings were going to win that game. That was a surprise. But I'm just happy to see Dalvin Cook actually go back out there and look like Dalvin Cook. But yeah, I'm not sure if you guys got the notification as well. Let's see. Old Man Mob says, let's go New England forever. Absolutely. Absolutely. But we mentioned Odell Beckham Jr. Yeah, I said Odell Beckham Jr. Yeah, OBJB. We mentioned them earlier, and they said that the Seahawks have a strong interest in signing Odell Beckham Jr. Obviously, we know that Russell Wilson, he's been pressing and pressing and pressing to get a third good receiver. And, I really don't want this to happen because I got DK Metcalf for my fantasy football team. I really don't want another target for them to throw the ball to. It's just gonna mess up that team. Just don't do it. And I don't get why they feel the need to pursue someone like OBJ, honestly. If OBJ wants targets, don't go to Seattle. That's my advice. You want targets, don't go there. But absolutely, old man, Mob forever. Those Patriots. All right, next up, the Browns at the Bengals. Yeah, that one right there. The Browns won 41-16. I mean, I did not think they were going to dominate like that. I thought the Bengals were going to be able to bounce back, but lately the Bengals, they've had some disappointing losses after they were able to go on the road and upset the Ravens. Last couple ones that they've lost, they cannot be happy with their performance. But talk about disappointment, the big one, the elephant in the room, the Buffalo Bills on the road in Jacksonville gave Jacksonville their first win within the United States for the first time since week 1 of 2020. That's how long it's been since the Jaguars won, at home. And so, well, really within the U.S. Since then. And so, wow, that was a big-time loss right there for the Bills. I believe if they play 100 times, the Bills win at least 98 times. This is just very unfortunate for them that they've dropped that game right there. But, I mean, it opens the door to AFC East now to have a very interesting conversation the rest of the way. Speaking of AFC East, the Dolphins, they were able to beat the Houston Texans 17-9. Tyrod Taylor, he came back. He struggled at times. He did struggle at times. But hopefully he'll get a full week of practice in next week and get things going there as well. But Miami was able to beat Houston 17-9 with Jacoby Brissett in at quarterback. Another big-time AFC team that went down was the Raiders on the road at the Giants, and the Giants beat them 23-16 in that one. And so obviously the Raiders earlier today to sign Deshaun Jackson, and so definitely they have high hopes for him to come in and be that deep threat for the Raiders here. But yeah, that was a big-time loss for them on the road at the Giants. They entered today as the second seed in the AFC playoff picture prior to that loss. Then next up was the Eagles and the Chargers. I mean, if the Eagles would have won, that would have been great, for our Patriots, old man Mob, absolutely, just to give us another team. Because we already beat them head-to-head, so just go ahead and give the Chargers one more loss. That would have been nice right there with the Chargers won 27-24 in that one. The Chiefs over the Packers, 13-7. That game was a close, low-scoring game right there. That's one that if before the season started, you say Packers and Chiefs, we would have said that would have probably been game of the year right there. But right now, if you're a Chiefs fan, you're just happy you walked out of there with the win. If you're the Packers, if Aaron Rodgers was there, your offense would have more than 7 points for sure in that one. But the Chiefs, they got a much-needed win here, so now they're stringing together some consecutive wins. And, hey, you look around at the AFC West, and, hey, it's literally anybody's division right now. Anybody who wants it. Absolutely. Let's see. Old man Mob says, now here's the question. Would they be willing to pick up that $8.5 million cap knowing that he's going to be a free agent, going free agency in the offseason, or try to wait and see if he wants to go there for cheaper? And so, yeah, I mean, I know the Browns did, like they told him before they released him, they were going to reconstruct his contract before they released him, so that way to be less money right there. But yeah, that's the big question. But hey, if there's a will, there's a way. He's on a prove it type of situation right now, so he doesn't have the luxury of really trying to force it. If he wants to go to a good situation, he's going to have to be willing to reduce that pay for sure. Let's see. Jay in the Bay is in the building. What's going on, man? What's good? What is good? Glad to have you here, man. And so I know you got to be disappointed with the Niners and all like that. Definitely got to check out your video earlier and see your reaction video because I got a feeling I know what I'm going to see in that video there, but absolutely did not think when I saw that Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins was not playing, and then early on Chase Edmonds got hurt. I was like, okay, 49ers, they're at home. This is the team. This is the rivalry. That doesn't matter the record. When these two teams play, they're generally close. I was like, 49ers might pull an upset here. But wasn't meant to be, and so I know that's going to be tough right there, man. It has to be tough. It's got to be a long year right now for your 49ers. So I'm going to ask you this. Is it time for them to turn it over completely to Trey Lance and let him get his learning curve on the way at this point? Because, I mean, losing a game like that, a division game like that's really big right there. That is a really big loss right there. And so I'm not entirely sure the 49ers record right now, but I would imagine that just right now, based upon record-wise, it might make sense to turn it over completely to Trey Lance, assuming that he's good to go and all like that. So I think you guys are like 3-5 right now. Let's see. Jay says, how do we lose to Colt McCoy? That is the question. I really don't know that answer, honestly. I mean, all I know is from the little bit that I saw that George Kittle had this one reception. He was running, and then the ball got stripped out. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. Let's see. Jay says, we have the Rams next on Monday Night Football primetime any given Sunday. He says any given Sunday. And so do you think that Trey Lance might start in that one? And all like that. Because at this point, I really want to see Trey Lance I want to see him go ahead and get the bumps and the bruises out the way now so he can learn the speed of the game. You know, it had the 49ers won today and you guys would be like 4-4 or something like that, then maybe we can try it on another basis. But right now at 3-5, like I say, just go ahead, flip it over to Trey Lance, and let's get him to continue to get better each and every week. You saw it with Mac Jones so far this season. Started off, looked really slow out there, but then he's gradually getting a little better. That's going to help us a lot in year two. You look around the league and you look at a team like the Chicago Bears, and I believe that Justin Fields showed that he's showing improvement from that Buccaneers game to their most recent game against you guys. They're showing a little bit of improvement and so forth. But absolutely, hey, you're right. Any given Sunday, I think the Jaguars showed us that one already. Any given Sunday. All right, so we're about to return from the half here. But let's see. Old Man Mob says, I agree, but there's always a chance he would pull an AB because he wants more catches in a team that can go deep into the playoffs. I don't see Seahawks going far because the NFC is tougher than ever. And I believe that he sees that as well. He's already made it known that he will cause a scene if a team picks him up that is not a contender. He wants to go join a contender. Let's see. Jay says, I think Jimmy still starts. I would understand starting Trey Lance, but Shanahan is hell-bent on keeping Jimmy G in. Shanahan wants to drive up the price of Jimmy G because he knows the offers he probably turned down during the offseason. So right now, he wants to up the price as much as he can for Jimmy G. And you don't do that by benching him. You do that by playing him the rest of the way. That's what he's thinking. Meanwhile, Tannehill takes a snap. They hand it. That's going to be Foreman on the carry. He gets about a good 2 yards on the carry. Let's see. Old Man Mob says, I would not start Trey Lance just because how bad the O-line and offense isn't doing that great. And so, okay. So Old Man Mob says that he wouldn't put the rookie in there to fail. Meanwhile, play action fake from Tannehill. Throws it to the tight end. Tight end gets the first down. Okay. Gets 9 yards on that one. So now we got a 1st and 10 from the Titans 36-yard line. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 for the Titans. Tannehill up under center. Got a couple tight ends, 2 receivers, one back in the backfield. Takes a snap. Hands it to the back. He's going, look at this. Oh, man, he tripped up. He's done it a couple times today. And that's Foreman with the carry. And just to recap right now, what's going on in the backfield for the Tennessee Titans so far here. AP has the most carries so far tonight, 5 carries for just 10 yards. No score in this one. His longest run tonight, 3 yards. Jeremy McNichols, 3 carries for 11 yards. Deontay Foreman, 4 carries for 25 yards. Meanwhile, Tannehill up under center, got a couple tight ends, 2 receivers, one back in the backfield. Takes a snap, play fake. He's bow-legging. He feels the pressure. He throws it, and it's incomplete. Incomplete. No flags on the play. All right, great coverage there by Fuller. 2nd and 10 coming up. Let's see. Old man Miles says, and if you start Trey Lance and he looks like a boss, Shannon Hill could get fired. And then you have to start all over with a new head coach. That is true. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 10. Tannehill up on the center. 3 receivers take the snap. Hands to the back. That's McNichols. McNichols lowers the shoulder. McNichols picks up 6 yards on the ground. That's going to make it 3rd and 4 coming up at the Rams' 47-yard line. Again, this is the first drive of the Titans coming out of the half here. And, yeah, they're up 21-3 here in the 3rd quarter, 13 minutes and 21 seconds left to go. They scored 21 points in the 2nd quarter. They're looking to get more points here in the 3rd to start things off where they left off. Let's see. Jimmy said, Jay says, I'll get back to that after this play here. But let's see, 3rd and 4. Tannehill in the shotgun. 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. 1 tight end towards the top. Takes a snap. He's looking. Throws across the middle. A.J. Brown dropped it. The ball was there. He could have caught it. Would have been a little difficult, but he should have caught it. But he dropped it. So that's going to be 4th and 4 here. And the Rams get the stop. And they desperately need to get a stop right there. Oh, yeah. Ball went right through him there. So, yeah, you can't have that happen. Literally leaving points on the table right now, A.J. Brown. Punt is on the way. Cooper Kupp fair catches it at the 12-yard line. So the Rams are going to take over 1st and 10 at the 12. First drive coming in out of the half here. Let's see. Jay says, Jimmy has a massive cap hit, $25 million next. $25 million. My goodness. You almost forget that Jimmy signed that big contract and all like that. You almost forget that. You say, I don't think a team would trade for him. Unfortunately, Jimmy is inconsistent and injury prone. And so, yeah, that is very true. That is very true. That is very true. But yet I find teams that find interest for a guy like Andy Dalton year in and year out. So, but that salary cap does make it hard, though. I mean, Andy Dalton's not coming with that salary cap at all. So, absolutely. Absolutely. I feel you on that one. Let's see. Fantasy says, did you guys see Patrick Richards' career game earlier today? You got to love it when the big fellas do good. And so, absolutely. Hey, you do love it when they do good. That's something that every time you see this, it's like wonderful art that you just enjoy and stuff like that. Like, it's always priceless, man. Love it. Absolutely love it. Let's see. Old man Mob says, bus, not boss. My phone autocorrect. Your boss, I said boss. Your phone tried to help you out there, tried to make it sound very nice out there for him. But absolutely. Absolutely. I know the faithful, they're definitely watching. The faithful, they want the next great quarterback. They really want the next great quarterback. So I understand that. It's a lot of pressure down there in San Francisco for Trey Lance to live up to the hype. Let's see. Jay says, hit that thumbs up button for JB. Absolutely. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, make sure if you guys haven't already that you do press the thumbs up button for sure. Appreciate you, Jay. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. Jay says, we got a good game tonight if the Rams can score touchdowns. And so, I mean, yeah, if they can get on the board here and start scoring some touchdowns, and we know in the NFL, all it takes is one touchdown to really get going. You know, you go back to that, what was it? I think it was the Thursday night football matchup. Was it Thursday night football? The Jets and the Colts, where the Jets got going really late in that game, and they almost made it very interesting at the end. We went from blowout to being almost interesting. So anybody can get heated up here at any moment. So we'll see if the Rams right now can go ahead and get their first touchdown of the game potentially. Let's see. Old man Mob says, Jay, I can see the Texans trading the 3rd-round pick for Mr. Glass because they love old Patriot players and staff. Plus the quarterback going in the draft do not look like a franchise quarterback. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Stafford up under center. Takes it. Play fake. He's bootlegging. He throws it. And it is caught by Woods. And Woods lowers the shoulder. Look at that. I will say that. These guys right now, they are going for the contact right now. They are looking to finish. There's a lot of talking going on the field right now. And they are looking to initiate all the comments here. Or all the initiate all the contacts. 18 yards on that reception. So here we go. 1st and 10 at the Rams 30. Play fake. He feels the pressure, avoids the pressure. He's running. The referees, they threw 2 penalties out there, maybe even 3. Somebody really hold on that one. Might have been multiple players. Who knows? But this one's for sure coming back. Let's see. Jay says Dalton is making peanuts compared to Jimmy G. Absolutely. That is true. Jay says maybe. Jimmy's making that money. Jimmy's making that money. Let's see. Old man Miles says, I've been saying since last free agency the Texans would get Jimmy G, and he did do good on New England system, and the Texans are running a version of New England system. Yeah, a poor man's version of the system for sure. For sure. I want to see how Tyrod finishes the season, though, for Houston, though, because he was doing good prior to his injury. All right, so here we go. 1st and 20 after the penalty there. 3 receivers on the play. 1 running back goes in motion. Give it to Woods. He's running it. He gets about 5 yards on the carry. So that was receiver Robert Woods. They lined him up in the backfield there, well, next to the quarterback in the shotgun, gave him the carry, picked up 5 yards there. Now we're looking at 2nd and about 14 here in the 3rd quarter with 11 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Out of the shotgun, Stafford takes a snap. Titans send 4. He's stepping up. He throws it. And it's caught by the receiver. Look at that. Jefferson with the big-time reception. Got about a good 20 yards on that one. I love the cut he made after the catch because that's what got him open on that play. So now we're looking at a 1st and 10 at the Rams 46-yard line. Again, the Rams, they're looking to get their first touchdown of the game. They find themselves down 21-3 right now here in the 3rd quarter with just under 11 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. So still plenty of time to make this game. 3 receivers, 1 back in the backfield. Stafford up under center. Titans got 4 in the line. Cooper Kupp goes in motion, takes the snap, hands it to the back. Henderson saw a hole there but got tripped up before he can get to it. That's going to be no gain on the carry. There was a hole there, but good job by Jones to make that trip up there and get him for the tackle. 2nd and 10 coming up from the Rams 46-yard line. Stafford in the shotgun, takes the snap. Titans send 4. He's got time. He's going to go deep. And it is dropped. It is dropped. It's almost like the receiver lost his concentration on that one. It would have been a nice free play there because I think the defense had too many men on the field. But, man, that would have been a nice reception right there for the Rams. They desperately could have used that. Too many men on the field there for the defense of the Titans there, so that's going to give them 5 yards right there. All right, so here we go. Let's see. It's showing 2nd and 5 here. 80 says drop. Yeah, that was a drop. We're seeing quite a few drops out here today. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5. 1 back in the backfield. Got about 3 receivers on the play. 1 tight end. Stafford up under center. Woods goes in motion. Takes a snap. Up, they stop the play. Was it a penalty? Was it a timeout? Waiting to see what the referees are going to say here. Why did they stop the play? All right, so they stopped it for no reason, I guess. So it was just a random stop there. So let's get back to the game here. 2nd and 5. Third quarter here, 10 minutes and 31 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Score Titans 21, Rams 3. Again, so far in this one, Adrian Peterson for the Titans has 5 carries and 10 yards in this one. Stafford up under center, takes a snap, hands to the back, Henderson. He's going, he falls about a yard shy of the first down. It's going to bring up 31, picked up about 4 yards on the carry to take it all the way to the Titans' 45-yard line. So far in this drive, 5 plays, 43 yards so far in this one. All right, so here we go. One back in the backfield. Got 3 receivers towards the top of the screen. Got a tight end towards the bottom of the formation. Woods goes in motion. Stafford up under center. One back in the backfield is Henderson. 5 seconds on the play clock. Coop goes in motion. Takes a snap. Play fake. They see pressure. They throw it. Oh, what an excellent call that was. They anticipated the pressure, and they threw it to the tight end there. And Higbee, he picked up 26 yards, taking it all the way to the Titans' 19-yard line. So great job on that play by the Titans, by the Rams on that play, reading the defense, seeing the pressure coming, and being able to take advantage of it. So now finally within the 20 for the Rams here, 1st and 10 at the 19. First and 10, quarterback up under center, went back in the backfield. Woods goes in motion, takes a snap, play fake. Bootleg towards the top of the screen. They see pressure, throws it, and it is caught by Jefferson. So Jefferson has been the receiver he's been targeting for the most part here on this drive. All right, so here we go. Quarterback up under center here. So far on this drive, Matthew Stafford's 4 for 79 yards. Drops back, tries to throw that fade route, but it's too high for Jefferson, incomplete. 2nd and goal coming up from the Titans' 4-yard line. Again on this drive, you have 8 plays for 84 yards so far in this one. Yeah, that ball was just it was definitely way too high. I mean, it might have been there if it was a little lower, but it was just way too high. I guess he thought that he was throwing a Megatron back there. I don't know. All right, but here we go. 2nd and goal. 4 receivers on the play, 1 running back. 5 seconds left on the play clock here. Woods goes in motion. Takes a snap. Stafford's bootlegging. He's looking. He pump fakes. He throws it in the end zone. Incomplete. He was aiming for Jefferson yet again, but incomplete. 3rd and goal coming up. Again, 3rd and goal from the Titans' 4-yard line. So they need to get in the end zone right here on 3rd down. All right, here we go. 3rd and goal. 4 wide receivers on the play, 1 back in the backfield next to Stafford. Let's see if the Titans send any pressure here. Important 3rd down. Stafford takes a snap. Stafford's looking. He's looking. He feels the pressure, avoids the pressure. He throws it in the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. That's Higbee. And Higbee having a big performance here tonight. And so the Rams get their first touchdown. 10 plays, 88 yards, 4 minutes and 12 seconds off the clock. And so they score the first touchdown and get the first points coming in out of the half here. Big-time touchdown, which they really desperately needed to get them back in it. But wait a second. Wait 1 minute before we celebrate too hard here. It looks like for some reason this play is going to be under review. Let me see. What are we reviewing here? What are we reviewing here? Oh, come on, man. Man, if you're the Rams, you really need a break right now. You need for them to say not enough evidence and keep it as it is. But let us take another look ourselves and see if this was indeed. Ooh, that's just about as close as you get. Let's see. Old Man Mob says, are the Broncos, because I don't see them keeping Teddy or Drew Lock. And if Aaron Rodgers leaves Green Bay, is to go to Pittsburgh. And so can Pittsburgh afford Aaron Rodgers next year? I would think that Aaron Rodgers would go to the Broncos. Seems like he's got a preference for going to the Broncos. I would think he would figure out a way to go to the Broncos. But Pittsburgh, I mean, if I'm Pittsburgh, I would love the idea of having someone like Aaron Rodgers come to Pittsburgh. I mean, that would be a game changer. All the weapons they have too down there. I mean, my goodness, that would be crazy if he went to Pittsburgh. I mean, he's got weapons where he's at, but I'm talking about just that would be crazy. 80 says Megatron. There you go. 80 says touchdown, JB. And so let's see. 80 says call it JB touchdown. He's gonna put me on the spot. So if I had to guess, I'm just going to go ahead and say they say that there's not enough evidence to overturn it, and we'll keep it as a touchdown. So I'm going to go touchdown here. The referees always seem to get the pixel version of the cameras when it comes to these replays, so they can never determine correctly half the time. So I say they'll go ahead and just stick with the original call. That's the easiest out. Well, what do you guys think? Definitely let me know real quick before we get back from the commercial. What do you guys think? Was it a touchdown? Was it out of bounds? Well, did he step out of bounds before he caught it? Let me know if you guys think it was a touchdown or not in the comment section. Let's see who's right and who's wrong. Let's see. 80 says, I heard A-Rod wants to play on the West Coast or close to it like the Raiders. And so, I mean, as much as he'd want to, I question how much Green Bay wants to work with him to make that happen. You know, Green Bay seems firm. They're going to do what's best for the organization and all like that. So, and then after seeing the Jordan Love, you know, his performance today, don't think they're going to be bending over backwards to make that happen immediately. So he's got to just take the best deal that comes for their way, honestly, for the Packers. I mean, whoever offers that best deal, ultimately, that's what it's probably going to come down to, honestly. All right, so they reversed the call. So how about that? They reversed the call. That is a huge overturn right there for the Rams. So the Rams, they're not happy. Ram fans aren't happy. People that own Higby in fantasy football, they're not happy. Wow. '80 says touchdown. But yeah, the referee took it away, so therefore they have to settle for a field goal attempt. Let's see if they can convert. Kick is up. It's good. All right, so the 22-yarder is good. So the Rams kick another field goal here. Again, getting the first points here in the third quarter, but it's a field goal, not what you wanted if you're the Rams, but ultimately it does, you know, still make it potentially a two-possession game. 80 says JB was wrong. And so I was wrong. But I wasn't the only one that was wrong. You never know what the referees are thinking. All right, so here we are in the third quarter, 8 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Titans up 21-6. The Rams just got a field goal. And yeah, they definitely thought they had a touchdown there, but the replay overturned the call, so they had to settle for a field goal attempt and convert it on the field goal attempt. So the Titans, okay, they're going to run this one out. Let's see, 10, 15, all the way to the 20, okay. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 from the 20. 3 receivers, 1 back in the backfield. Tannehill takes a snap from up under center. Hands it to AP. Adrian Peterson gets about 3 yards on the carry. So far tonight, he's got 6 carries for 13 yards, averaging 2.2 yards a carry. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. Tannehill in the shotgun. You've got 1 tight end, 1 running back. Let's see how many receivers we got in the play. All right, we got 3 receivers as well. Takes a snap. Throws a quick one. That's Julio Jones. And Julio, he gets about a good 7 yards on that catch. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 coming up from the Titans' 27-yard line. So here we are in the 3rd quarter. 7 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Titans are up 21-6, and they have the football, but they're facing the 3rd down here, and it's going to be 3rd and 3. Let's see what happens. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3 out of the shotgun. Tannehill directing traffic, no backs in the backfield. 4 receivers, running back. Up, there's a penalty. Someone on the offensive line moved. So here we go. That's going to back them up 5 yards. So thanks to the penalty, now we're looking at 3rd and 8 from our own 22-yard line here. Yeah, Mike Vrabel, he's annoyed by that. Yeah, that's not fun for anybody on the offense. All right, so here we go in the 3rd quarter. Here's 6 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Titans up 21-6. Line up in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. Tannehill looking to take the snap out the shotgun. 1 back next to him. Takes a snap. Rams in 4. Tannehill throws it. And it is caught by A.J. Brown, but was it enough for the 1st down, or was he short? It depends on where they mark his forward progress when he made the reception. They're going to say a yard shy of the 1st. So 4th and 1. Yeah, he's definitely short of the 1st based upon where he caught it and stuff like that. So he was definitely short. I mean, probably could have moved it up a little bit more than where they spotted it, but he was short. All right, well, here we go. 4th and 1. They're going to punt the ball to the Rams. Punt is on the way. Let's see if we're going to return or not. Fair catch is symbol. All right, caught at the 29-yard line of the Rams. So the Rams, they kicked the field goal last time, have the only points here in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can get a touchdown here in the 3rd quarter as well and make it a 1-possession game. They score a touchdown here, we'll have ourselves a game. Let's see if they can do just that. Or can the Titans defense continue to hold the Rams from getting in the end zone in this one? All right, let's see. All right, so just to give an update on what's going on statistically in this one. For the Tennessee Titans, Ryan Tannehill, he's 15 of 21, 96 yards through the air, averaging 4.6 yards per completion, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, been sacked twice in this one. Matthew Stafford, 13 to 20, 341 yards, averaging 6.1 yards of completion, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, been sacked 4 times. So certainly not having one of his better games for sure by any means. Now for the Titans, it's been running back by committee so far today. Adrian Peterson's got 6 carries, which is the most carries. However, he's averaging the worst in terms of all the running backs for yards per carry, averaging 13 yards. Well, he's got 13 yards in this one, averaging 2.2 yards a carry. His longest run of the night was 3 yards. Jeremy McNichols, he's looked pretty decent out there. 4 carries, 17 yards, averaging 4.3 yards a carry. His longest run of the night, 14 yards. Then you have Deontay Foreman, 4 carries, 25 yards, averaging 6.3 yards a carry. His longest run tonight was 11 yards as well. And as for the Rams, you've got in that one, Sony Michel's got 2 carries for 6 yards. Darrell Henderson Jr., 10 carries for 52 yards so far in this one. Let's see. 80 says, JB, if the Rams don't score here, are you calling it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now, if we was in the fourth quarter with this much time left and they didn't score on a possession, then yeah, I'll call it then. But right now, absolutely not. All right, here we go. First and 10 out of the shotgun formation. Seeing tight end, see 3 receivers, running back, takes a snap, fakes it to the back. Titans sending pressure. He throws it. It's caught by Woods, and Woods picks up about a good 6 yards on a reception. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 4. Stafford up on the center here. We got a couple tight ends here. About 3 wide receivers, 1 back in the backfield. Takes a snap. Hands it to Henderson. He's running up the middle. He gets about a good 3 yards on the carry. He still needs 1 more yard to get the first. So we're now looking at 3rd and 1 from the Rams' 38-yard line right now. Again, we're in the third quarter. About 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1 out of the shotgun. Woods goes in motion. 3 receivers. Got a tight end as well when running back. Now Henderson Jr. goes in motion. Titans got 4 in the line they're going to send. Stafford takes a snap out the shotgun. He's looking. He throws it. And it is caught by Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp trying to make something happen there. He picks up about a good 16, 17 yards on that completion there by Cooper Kupp. So now 4 minutes remain in the third quarter. All right, so out of the shotgun, they're rushing up to the line with some tempo here. Want to try to really get this offense going. Out of the shotgun, 4 wide receivers, takes a snap. Titans, they send 4. He overthrew an open tight end there. That was Higbee. That was open. He overthrew him. 2nd and 10 now. Again, 3 minutes and 37 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Let's see, 80 says over to him throw. So there you go. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 10 now. Out of the shotgun again. No backs in the backfield with him. 5 wide. Takes a snap. Titans send 4. He throws a quick pass to Jefferson. He's been targeting Jefferson a lot as of late. He must really like the matchup for Jefferson. So here we go. 3rd down. 3rd and 4 coming up at the Titans' 39-yard line. All right, so here we go. Important 3rd and 4 out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers on the play. Takes a snap. Titans got 4. Pressures all around him. He's moving. He ends up throwing it to the back. Sony Michel finds some way, somehow. Did he get the first, though? Did he get the first? I thought at first he stretched it out. They're saying no. 4th down. I feel like this is one that you have to go for it. All right, so we're going to be facing 4th and inches right now. I say run old man Peterson up the middle. I'm sorry, wrong team here. All right, let's see. I think Sony Michel's in. Takes a snap. He's got that one. He's got the first. Sony Michel's got the first on that one. So that's the first down. New set of downs to work with here against Sony Michel up the middle for 2 yards there. So 1st and 10 at the Titans 34-yard line. 80s, I was hoping you was going to let that one slide, 80s. I was thinking to myself, I was like, dang it, 80s going to catch that. He caught on to that. So here we go, 1st and 10 out the shotgun. Stafford, he's looking. He throws it. And it's caught by Cooper Kupp. Gain of 4 yards on the reception. Takes it all the way to the 30. Now we're looking at 2nd and 6 coming up. So far on this drive, 8 plays, 41 yards, 3 minutes and about 40-some seconds off the clock. Again, we're in the third quarter with about 1 minute and 35 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. So if you're the Rams, it'll be perfect if you can end up in the end zone on this drive right here, make it a one-possession game, and then, hey, that changes everything. That changes everything. Stafford up under center here. I'm seeing a tight end, 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen, 1 running back in the backfield. 4 seconds on the play clock. They have to snap this one quick, and they do. They hand it to Sony Michel. Shakes off one guy. Yeah, that play was doomed from the start. No gain on the play. So now 3rd down coming up here. A minute left to go in the third quarter. 3rd and 6 at the Titans' 30-yard line. All right, so here we go at the shotgun. Takes a snap. Titans send 4. Stafford. And they got him for a sack. They got him for a sack. So how about that? The Tennessee defense does it once again. It's Autry again getting back there, him and Landry, for another sack. I mean, between Autry and his 2 tackles, and his 2 sacks, and then you look at Simmons, he's got about 3. I mean, my goodness, they're causing havoc right now for this Rams offensive line. Let's see. 80 says, yeah, another sack. So now it's 4th and 11. They're lining up here on the shotgun, but you think they're going to let the quarter run out, you would think. And the quarter does run out. Okay, so here we go, into the third. So at the end of the third quarter, you have the Titans leading this one 21-6. And so the Rams right now, they find themselves facing a 4th and 11 situation. Ball at the Titans' 36-yard line. Let's see. Jay says the Titans D came to play tonight. They really are playing inspired out there, and it starts with that defensive line going out there being aggressive. It did help that Matthew Stafford did gift them 2 interceptions and all like that. One he had no business throwing. The other, you got to see the guy there. You just got to see him. You're an NFL quarterback. That's an easy one to see right there. But yeah, so he had those turnovers early on. That certainly didn't help. So, yeah, if you're going to give a team 14 points basically by turning it over like that, then, yeah, you're going to find yourself down. But outside of that, though, yeah, Titans defense has been really good. I mean, they've been getting after. Matthew Stafford's been sacked 5 times in this game. When you sack a quarterback 5 times in 3 quarters, you're in his head by the time you get to the 4th quarter. You're already in his head. And not just him, offensive linemen as well. They're going to start jumping early and stuff like that. And so it's just you start messing up game plans when you start doing that. But yeah, when we come back, though, they'll be facing a 4th and 12 at the Titans' 36-yard line. Find themselves down currently right now by a total of 15 points. AD says O-line is in shambles. And so absolutely. Says like JB's fantasy football team. And so absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was not a good day whatsoever for my fantasy football team. Very upset about that. How do you lose a matchup when your opponent starts a quarterback who doesn't even start the game? How do you lose a matchup like that? That was pretty bad. Pretty bad. So yeah, look at that record, right? The records for the NFC. The Rams, they know how important this is, but even more important right now, look at the Tennessee Titans atop the AFC record rise right now. So yeah, this means a lot to them. Baltimore survived a close one earlier today. So can the Titans also survive this as well? All right, so the Rams look like they're going to kick a field goal here. 54-yard attempt, kick is up. Right down the middle. Okay, nice. Nice. That is a great field goal to kick right there. That was good. 54-yarder is good. Give the Rams 9 points in this one. So you did the smart thing. Go ahead, tackle on the 3 points here, and just go out there and play good defense. If you're going to come back, the defense got to continue to help you out here. I mean, I hear Chris Collinsworth talking about the playoffs right now. Like we've got a long ways to go before the playoffs start. Let's see. 80 says 3 isn't 7, JB. That's right. 3 is not 7, but it's also not 0. And that's the side of the glass they're looking to focus on right now. The fact that it's not 0. That's what they're looking at right now. All right, but here we go. The kickoff is about to be on the way. All right, we're going to get a return here. All right, let's see what he can do. 10, 15, 20. Takes all the way to about the 23-yard line. Look at Von Miller over there. That looks like a man that's been paid very nicely. All right, here we go. Ryan Tannehill up on the center here. You've got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back in the backfield. A.J. Brown goes in motion. Takes a snap, hands it to the back. That's Foreman with the carry. He picks up about 4 yards on the carry. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 6. Ball at the Tennessee 27-yard line. Tannehill up under center again. A.J. Brown motions down. Now he motions back up. There's 2 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. Brown towards the top of the screen. 1 back in the backfield. Takes it, play fake. Rams sending pressure. They throw it to the tight end there. They've been doing an excellent job. Both teams have really of identifying the pressure and then finding those tight ends near the line of scrimmage and then letting them get the rest of the thing on the ground there to get those yards after catch. And so it's going to be a first down there, gain of 11 yards there by the Tennessee Titans. If you're Tennessee, you just want to go ahead and keep scoring. You know, you've already got the lead there. You're playing very good football right now, so just keep doing what's gotten you the lead right now. Don't take your foot off the gas pedal right now because there's still plenty of time left in this one. Let's see, 1st and 10. 2 receivers towards the bottom of the screen now. 1 back in the backfield. Tannehill takes it, play fake. Donald's all up in his face, and Aaron Donald gets him for the sack. Now, there's multiple penalties down on the ground here, so let's see what they say about this. But, man, Aaron Donald got him for the sack. Well, look at that, a holding call. How you hold a man and he still get the sack? How does that happen? Yeah, how you going to hold someone and they still get the sack? That's Aaron Donald for you. This man cannot even be held. That's how good a football player he is. Meanwhile, Tannehill in the shotgun. All right, running back motions to the top of the screen. 5 wide now. Tannehill take the snap. Ram send pressure. He throws it. And it's caught by his tight end once again here. And that's Ram with the 7-yard reception. Now we're looking at a 3rd and 10 situation here from the Titans' 38-yard line. So far on this drive, 4 plays, 15 yards, just about 2 minutes off the clock here. Fourth quarter, early in the fourth quarter, still got about 12 minutes and some change left to go here in the fourth quarter. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10 out of the shotgun. 3 receivers towards the top of the screen, 1 at the bottom. Tannehill takes a snap. Tannehill throws it, and it is caught by Julio Jones for the first down, a gain of about 13 yards on the reception. So what a nice throw that was, standing poised in the pocket and delivering that one to Julio Jones. All right, so here we go. Out of shotgun again, went back in the backfield. Got about 3 receivers. Got a tight end as well. Takes a snap. Hands to the back. That's McNichols. And, oh, man, McNichols, I mean, my goodness. They tried to really slam this man to the ground. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, 3 wide receivers, 1 back in the backfield. See the Rams, they could send an extra guy here. Let's see if they do. There was movement. There was movement. Stop the play. Stop the play. Yep, so it's a false start against the offense, so that's going to move them back there. They got a little excited there. And can you blame them? When your job is to guard against Aaron Donald, you'll get a little excited right there as well. So certainly understand that from time to time. But, I mean, that's going to set up a, let's see, what are we looking at here? About 3rd and 13? No, 2nd and 13. Again, fourth quarter, 10 minutes and 56 seconds left to go. And this one tightens up 21-9. And they're lined up in the shotgun right now. They just motioned McNichols out of the backfield. So now we've got 5 wide. 3 receivers towards the top of the screen. Got a receiver and a running back towards the bottom. Tannehill takes a snap. Pressures around him, but he throws it, and it's incomplete. Excellent coverage by, let's see, it looked like he hit Jalen Ramsey on that one. Here we go, 3rd and 13 at the Titans' 48-yard line. Let's see, another first down. JB calls it again. Out of the shotgun, Tannehill takes it. He's looking. He's still looking. He throws it. Incomplete. I thought I saw a hold on that one, but I guess they're going to let that one slide. Incomplete. And the Tennessee Titans are going to punt the football back to the Rams. And so the Rams, good thing for the Rams is, hey, they scored the last 2 times they had the ball. Bad news is they had to settle for field goals as opposed to touchdowns. Now, when you get the ball, you absolutely must come away with a touchdown. Punt is on the way. Let's see if we're going to return here by the Rams. We will get a return. Okay. All right, so we got about 5 extra yards in that return. All right, so we're at the commercial now. And again, it's 1st and 10 at the Rams 17-yard line. The Rams find themselves down 21-9 right now in the fourth quarter with 10 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in this one. And so just to recap some of the statistics in this one, For the Tennessee Titans, Ryan Tannehill, he's 18 of 26, 127 yards through the air, averaging 4.9 yards of completion, 1 passing touchdown, 1 interception. Ryan Tannehill's been sacked 3 times in this one. You look at the Rams, Matthew Stafford, 18 of 29, 177 yards, averaging 6.1 yards of completion, no passing touchdowns in this one, and 2 interceptions. Look at the Tennessee Titans on the ground. As a team, they are 19 carries for 57 yards. So as a team, they average 3 yards a carry. Old Man Peterson, 6 carries for 13 yards in this one, averaged 2.2 yards a carry. You look at Jeremy McNichols, he's got 5 carries, 19 yards, averaging 3.8 yards a carry. Deontay Foreman, 5 carries, 29 yards, averaging 5.8 yards a carry in that one. And as for the Rams, you see Darrell Henderson Jr., he's got 11 carries, 55 yards in this one, averaging 5 yards a carry. And Sonny Michel, 4 carries for 8 yards in this one. Ryan Tannehill also had a 2-yard touchdown run, I should say, as well on that play action fake on 4th down. Very important play that was. All right, so 80 says the touchdown bomb is about to be coming up here. Let's see if that's the case. They no longer have, obviously, Deshaun Jackson, who would have been a nice deep threat in this situation. No, he's going to be joining with the Raiders here. So let's see if they can get a big, deep bomb or something like that. They've been targeting their tight end a lot. I will say that, but obviously you would think that they would find a way to get, Cooper Kupp a little bit more involved. He's already got 6 receptions for 51 yards, but I think they can get more from him. Him and Robert Woods, either or. They can get a lot from those guys. All right, here we go, guys. 1st and 10 for the Rams here. Let's see 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. Got a tight end towards the top of the formation. Let's see Titans showing pressure. Let's see will they actually send a little pressure here. Instead, they send 4. Stafford throws it. And this caught by Cooper Kupp. That's going to be a gain of about 9 yards on the pass play. I mentioned Cooper Kupp earlier, and Cooper Kupp's just so important for this offense. He's the guy that can really start going off. Him, Woods has that capability as well. They just got some great receivers, and I feel like now is the time where you have to really get the ball into their hands and rely upon them to go ahead and get you in the end zone. Because this time, you've got to finish the drive. But here we go, 2nd and 1 out of the shotgun. No backs in the backfield. You got about 4 wide on the play. All right, so now they motion Henderson to the backfield. Stafford goes up to the line. He's going to be up under center now. Let's see, 5 seconds on the play clock. They snap it, play fake, bootlegging. Stafford has space. He throws it, and it is incomplete. I mean, don't know which receiver he was throwing to on that one, but incomplete. Yeah, if that was intended for Jefferson, that was a really bad pass on that one. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Just focus on getting the 1st down now. Stafford up under center. Got about 3 wide receivers, 1 back in the backfield. They do it. They hand it to Henderson. Henderson, he gets the 1st down. Okay, that's the 1st down. Up. Penalty. There goes the penalty. Penalty can change the outcomes of a game. 80 says there was in the state. And there you go. No exaggeration there. There was not a receiver in the state, not in the same area code on that pass. Let's see. What are you talking about for holding? I don't know. All right, here we go. 3rd and 11. The Rams can clearly use a big play, but just look at the difference in penalties. 9 penalties for 80 yards. My goodness. 3rd and 11. Out of the shotgun. 5 wide. Takes a snap. Stafford's looking. Pressure's there, but he throws it. And it is caught. Look at Robert Woods. He made a guy miss, and he is running now, gets tripped up at the Rams' 38-yard line. That's what you need right now. That is what brings life to the offense here, what brings life to the game right here. And now if they can keep this momentum going right now, the Rams can find a way to get into the end zone, but they got to keep using these guys, and they need more big plays like that. That was about 13 yards, takes it to the Titans' 49-yard line. Let's see. Stafford, he's throwing, and it is caught. It's caught again by Robert Woods. Okay, now we're cooking now. Now we're cooking. All right, now we're cooking. So here we go. Let's see what they do from there. So Robert Woods coming to life here. So there you go. Stafford in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He's looking. He throws it, and it is, incomplete. He was going for the tight end. Defensive back did a nice job in the air, adjusting and getting it to tip the ball, which was just enough to knock it away from Higbee. Just enough. But it was there. It was there. I get why Stafford threw that one. Just a little too low, but it was there. Second and 10 coming up. Ball at the Titans' 49-yard line. Again in the shotgun. This time he's got a running back and a receiver in the backfield with him. 3 receivers at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what happens. Takes a snap. Titans sending pressure up the middle. Stafford throws it. It is caught. That's Cooper Kupp. And he gets about a good 7 yards on the reception. Bringing up 3rd and 3. Ball at the Titans' 42-yard line. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3, guys. 3rd and 3 coming up. Again, we're in the fourth quarter here. 7 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this one with the Titans still up 21-9. But the Rams, they're moving the ball here. It's an important 3rd down for them. They must convert. Out of the shotgun, 5 receivers on the play, no backs in the backfield. Let's see if the offensive line can protect here for Stafford and give him a chance to get the 1st down. They motion the running back to him. Titans sending forward. Stafford's looking. He throws it. It's caught by the running back. Running back falls about a full yard shy of getting the 1st down. 4th down coming up. He picked up 2 yards. They needed 3 yards. Now it's 4th and 1 at the Titans' 40-yard line, and you have to think they're going to go for it here. It only makes sense to go for it here. So far in this drive, 7 plays, 43 yards, about 3 minutes and 6 seconds off the clock. All right, here we go, guys. 4th and 1. Let's see what happens here. Time to roll the die. Can they get it? Stafford up under center. Woods goes in motion, takes it. Play fakes it to Henderson. He's looking. He has to literally throw it up there, and he was going for Jefferson again. Stafford. Stafford is struggling right now. Looks like he got banged up on the play, but he's walking it off. Incomplete. And so let's see. 80 says give it to Eric Dickerson. That would have been the best move to do right there. That's what they should have did. Be like, you're going to bring a legend back? We're bringing a legend back. There you go. Guarantee he'd have got at least 7 yards on that carry. 80 says that was ugly. It was. I mean, Stafford had literally no time. As soon as he did that, he had to throw it up there. Absolutely. So here we are in the fourth quarter, about 6 minutes and 39 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. We find ourselves here with the Rams failing to convert on that important 3rd down. So now Tennessee is going to turn their attention to the clock right now. This is the part where they're really going to be missing having a Derrick Henry. So let's see who they rely on. Who do they put their faith in here in the last 6 minutes and 39 seconds to try to run out this clock here? It's been running back by committee so far in this one. But so far tonight, Adrian Peterson has just 13 yards on 6 carries tonight. That is the storyline that we wanted to monitor throughout this one. And yeah, I mean, early on in the first drive, they gave him a couple carries, but after that, they started utilizing some of the other backs, like Deontay Foreman, Jeremy McNichols. They've been a little bit more effective for what they needed for today. So, yes, we're currently coming back from commercial now. After that turnover on down, it's going to be Tennessee football at their own, 40-yard line. Ooh, look at that. Sunday night football is going to be interesting next week. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. You've got the Raiders right now. They've got a lot going on. They just lost. So they're going to be looking to rebound. You got Kansas City. They've been putting together a couple wins as of late here, trying to get their season together here. And it's going to be an important one for both teams. Where we go, 1st and 10. Tannehill up under center. Got a couple tight ends, one back in the backfield, one wide receiver. Takes a snap. Hands it to the back. That's Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson met by defenders. And he gains a yard out of it. He was greeted by nothing but defenders. All right, here we go. 2nd and 9. Again, Tennessee, the focus for Tennessee is you want to continue to run the ball and just take as much time as you can off the clock right now and trust that you can play great defense the rest of the way. So they go into heavy formation, got a fullback and a back in the backfield. They hand it to the back. That's Adrian Peterson. Look at AP move. All right, AP at his best run of the night so far, 6 yards on that carry. Okay, 3rd down coming up, 3rd down and 3. Look at that, old man Peterson. Looking for the hole. It wasn't there. Bounce back. Look for another hole. Finds it. This time, gets 6 yards on the carry. That's what I'm talking about. He's got 20 yards so far in this one. 8 carries, 20 yards, 16 total snaps in this one. All right, here we go, 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun. Tight end goes in motion. Tannehill takes a snap. He's bootlegging. He's looking. He throws it. Incomplete. That's going to be incomplete there. But there is a penalty. Is it on the Rams again? They've been shooting themselves in the foot so much already. Wow, they called it on Aaron Donald. That is huge. You just made the stop. You just had an opportunity to get the ball back to your team. Now, you're already down 21-9 right now. And then you go out there and you do this. Let me see the play. You just push him. You just decide to push him. Sean McVay, I mean, my goodness, he's about to bust a vein out there. My goodness. But here we go. Tannehill up under center, one back in the backfield, one receiver, multiple tight ends out there. 3 seconds on the play clock. Takes a snap. Hands it to the back. That is AP. He gets back to the line of scrimmage there. 2nd and 10 coming up. Sean McVay is visibly annoyed right now out there. He did not like that call. Let's see, 80 says, oh crap, it's over. And let's see. 80 says all the refs need to be fired. I wouldn't go that far now. I did remember when the replacement referees was there and the chaos that ensured when they was taking over. So, but let's go. Play fake. Tannehill's looking. He's running. Ooh, oh my goodness. Tannehill took a hit. That is a hit right there. Oh, man, he took a hit. The Rams, they have been hitting tonight. I will say that. And a roughing the passer again. They are really out there trying to hit Ryan Tannehill. I mean, let's look at this again. All right, so thanks to that penalty right there, they get another 15 yards. So they've been gifted 30 yards in terms of pass. Look at the penalty yards, 11 penalties for 110 yards so far in this one. How you have more penalties than you have rushing yards and all like that in the game? I mean, tell me that. How you have more penalties than any one of your wide receivers have receiving yards in the game? It makes no sense out here. Tannehill's up under center, 2 wide receivers, multiple tight ends, one back in the backfield. Play fake. Tannehill throws it, and it's caught by A.J. Brown. And so A.J. Brown takes it all the way to the 6-yard line. Let's see. 80 says, garbage calls. He says, and JB siding with the refs. And so, I'm not siding with the refs. I'm not about to excuse the Rams. If you know that the referees are sensitive about a certain call, stop hitting these guys like that. You know, like you can make the play without doing that. What Aaron Donald did, you don't have to do that. You know that's what the NFL is right now. Like, right or wrong, that's the rules. You know that. Your team needed that. So, I mean, you can't do it. You just can't do it. Too many penalties. Tannehill up under center. One back in the backfield. Hands to the back. All right, that's going to be a gain of, it takes it all the way to about the 2-yard line, I think, about 2-3 yard line. Why? Why are we calling timeout for? Why? The other team's about to go ahead and score again on us, and we're already calling timeout? All right, here we go. 2nd and goal. Quarterback up under center here. Let's see. Got a couple tight ends, 2 receivers, one back in the backfield. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the game. Titans up 21-9. Take the snap. Hands to the back. And, oh, man, I mean, the Rams are all over him. And so that was McNichols on the carry. All right, so we got our second timeout here by the Rams. Again, here we are. Titans up 21-9 in this one in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes and 6 seconds left to go. The Titans are knocking on the door here. And, yeah, we have a timeout here by the Rams. And so they've got 1 timeout remaining in this one. Again, if you're the Rams, you absolutely have to hold the Titans to a field goal attempt in this one. You cannot let them score a touchdown. Otherwise, this game will be a wrap. The odds are stacked against you. Well, here we go. Old man Peterson in the backfield. We've got the heavy set. We've got the goal line. They hand it to old man Peterson, and he puts those legs to use, and it's a touchdown. Adrian Peterson got in the end zone. How about that? That's how you cap off a game right there. AP in the end zone for the Titans. And the Titans, 7 plays, 59 yards, 3 minutes and 39 seconds off the clock with 3 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter. So how about that? That one right there is the one that broke the camel's back, guys. This will be the one that clinches it for sure and ends all hope for the Rams in this one. Kick is on the way. Extra point is good. So the Titans are up 28-9. Adrian Peterson capped off that one with the touchdown run. And let's see, today, AP, 10 carries, 21 yards, and 1 touchdown tonight. Major storyline in this one for the Rams. When you're looking back on this game, there was 2 things that hurt you that you couldn't overcome. The first thing was the turnovers early in this game. It allowed Tennessee to offensively start getting some confidence, get some touchdowns, get the lead to where they didn't have to do too much later on in the game. That was the first mistake that they made. The second mistake they made was all the penalties that they had, over 100 yards and penalties is unacceptable, especially when you have somebody stopped. You cannot, I repeat, you just cannot allow them to get the first down because of any type of personal foul. Just can't have that. Just can't have it. This is not a new rule here. Like this is the rules. You just cannot have it. All right, but here we are right now at the commercial, waiting for the game to return here with just 3 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. We have the Titans up 28-9, capped off by that touchdown run by Adrian Peterson. Again, he's got 21 yards on the ground, 10 carries, averaging 2.1 yards on the ground, but he got that rushing touchdown as well. His longest run of the night was 6 yards for Adrian Peterson. All right, so here we go. Kickoff is on the way here. The last 3 minutes to go of the game. There will be no return here by the Rams. All right, so here we go in the shotgun. Cooper Kupp motions to the backfield as well. So you've got Kupp in the backfield as well as Henderson. Kupp goes in motion again. Takes a snap. Those are the Kupp. Kupp, he's running. And he gets about a good 12 yards before being ushered out of bounds. So it's going to be a first down there for the Rams. They're not giving up just yet. They want to go down there and they want to try to get in the end zone here. All right, so here we go out of the shotgun. Stafford's looking. He throws it. Caught by the tight end. Again, 2 minutes and 42 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. And so, yeah, the Titans, they will be advancing to 7-2. And the Rams, they're going to fall to 7-2. Meanwhile, Stafford takes a snap. He's looking. He throws, and it's caught across the middle. That's Woods with the reception. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Stafford takes a snap out the shotgun, looking, throws, caught by the tight end. He steps out of bounds. That's going to stop it with 2 minutes and 7 seconds left to go. All right, so here we go in the shotgun, 5 wide for Matthew Stafford and company. Ball at the Titans. Let's see, 39-yard line. He's looking. He throws. Caught by Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp takes it to the 29 of the Titans. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So at the 2-minute warning, we have the Titans up 28-9 in this one. Well, guys, we got to see Adrian Peterson get in the end zone. That was worth definitely watching right there. But how about the Titans in this one? I mean, Ryan Tannehill, 19 of 27, 143 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. But the big story was really how their defense played. They picked off Matthew Stafford twice. They sacked them 5 times in this one, got a couple deflections as well. And so the defense was just superb in this one, absolutely superb. Held them to field goals, kept them out the end zone. And so we'll see if the Rams can get a touchdown here before this one is over. But for the most part, when it really mattered the most, keeping them out of the end zone. So what a team performance here by the Tennessee Titans. Now, as a unit, 25 carries, 70 yards on the ground, 2 rushing touchdowns. Of course, one of those touchdowns was Ryan Tannehill coming off an excellent call for a bootleg and all like that, where he kept it himself. And so absolutely, that was a great call there. But yeah, 2 rushing touchdowns today for the Titans in this one. Adrian Peterson had the other one. Again, we're currently right now at the 2-minute warning, awaiting to return back from the 2-minute warning right here so we can see the conclusion of this game coming up. Obviously, the Rams right now, they're trying to get a score right now just because, hey, this offense has a lot of pride right now. They don't like how they've played so far in this one, so they do want to go ahead and drive it down and finish and get in the end zone right here. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. Let's see what happens here. Takes a snap. Hands it to the back. That's Sony Michel. Sony Michel, he picked up about a good 8 yards on the carry. All right, we've got a Titans player currently right now down. So he's about to be attended by the medical staff here again. That's going to force the Titans staff to burn a timeout. Yeah, they're currently taking a long look at Long right now. All right, so he's walking off. Let's see. 80 says that the Rams blew it. That they did. That they did. That they did. I mean, those early turnovers hurt them bad. And hey, I mean, give credit to the Titans defensive line. Getting after Stafford 5 times, they really shook him. And so let's see. Fantasy says, is Stafford okay? And so, yeah, physically, he is okay physically and all like that. It's just, yeah, just had a tough game. One of those games that you just being sacked 5 times. That's a lot of quarterback hits. Meanwhile, Cooper Kupp, he gets the first down there. A minute and 36 seconds left to go in this game. Let's see. 80 says, JB, is this a possible Super Bowl preview? I'm going to go ahead and say no. I'm just going to go ahead and say no. I don't think that both of these teams will end up playing each other. I mean, is it possible? Yes, but I don't think that's how it's going to play out this year. Let's see. Old Man Mob says, maybe the media needs to slow down on Rams winning it all. And so, I mean, there's a lot of good teams out there. There's a lot of good teams out there. I don't want to be disrespectful to any teams out there, but it's ultimately going to come down to who's playing their best football once we hit January. That's going to determine who's going to win it all. Because right now, there's a lot of teams there's not much difference between a lot of teams in the NFL. I'm starting to realize that. And so it's just about who's playing the best football at that time. Incomplete pass right there by Matthew Stafford. He was aiming for Sony Michel. Here we go, 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Let's see if the Rams can try to score a touchdown here. It won't change the outcome of the game, but for them, they've got pride. Takes a snap. He's looking. He throws, and it is caught by Robert Woods. Let's see. 80 says AP needs 3,535 yards. So I guess the mathematic question is, if AP needs 3,535 yards, how many more seasons will AP need to play if AP's only getting about 400 yards per season? And he starts to decline an extra 20 yards each season. Let's see. Old Man Mob says, whoever goes to Super Bowl for the NFC, they definitely deserve it. The NFC is so hard this year. And so, I mean, anytime a team can get to the Super Bowl, period, definitely. But, I mean, there has been years where that has not been the case because I'm still mad about the fact when Peyton Manning got his first championship that he got to get it against Rex Grossman, those Chicago Bears. I feel like that version of Chicago Bears should not have even been a playoff team, better yet in the Super Bowl. They beat the Saints because the weather was so bad the Saints couldn't do what they needed to do. So I'm still bitter about that. Rex Grossman got to the Super Bowl. All right, here we go. 4th and inches. Stafford up under center, went back in the backfield. Hand to the back. Sony Michel picks up a couple yards there, gets the first down. I think I skipped one. Yeah. Fantasy said, where's Henderson been? I mean, Henderson, early on, he was getting carries. Meanwhile, they hand again to Sony Michel. Yeah, he's not getting nowhere. That's back to the line of scrimmage. But, yeah, he was getting carries early on. He got 11 carries of 55 yards. But once, I guess, it reached a point where the Titans had a big enough lead in the 4th, they just stopped running him, I guess. I don't know. But Stafford, he's looking. He throws it up there. He gave his guy a chance to go up there and get the ball. But ultimately, that's going to be incomplete. So here we go, 3rd and goal. I know somebody out there needs this for their fantasy football team. Somebody's rooting for this, and somebody out there is rooting against this play. So for somebody, this game right here still matters, these last 37 seconds. Yes, 80 says AP needs 3,535 yards to be the all-time leading rusher. Yeah, he's got his work cut out for him. Meanwhile, Stafford throws it. False start in the offense. But yeah, 80s. I mean, for AP to get like 3,500 more yards throughout the rest of his career, that would really, he would have to really be on the right roster at the right time, have the right running backs ahead of him go down, and then yeah, that would be tough. That would be tough. And so 80 says average 400 a season, so another 8 years. That's basically what it would come down to, honestly. And so Stafford throws it. A flag, another flag, another flag. The referees are still in mid-game form right now. They're not letting nothing slide. Look at the referee out there directing traffic, trying to be a star. I said it's legal contact, so it's going to be a first down. Okay, here we go again. First and goal from the 3-yard line. Stafford's going to be in the shotgun here. 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen, 1 towards the tight end towards the top. Takes a snap. Titans send 2. Stafford has room. He throws it, and it is caught by Sony Michel. So how about that? Sony Michel gets the receiving touchdown. But yet another penalty. Once again, another penalty. Holding on the defense this time, so they'll decline it. So the touchdown will stand. Extra point attempt is up, and it is good. So there you go. The Rams get their first touchdown of the game. Too little, too late, though. 24 seconds left to go in this game. Titans are up 28-16. Well, that's embarrassing as a division. All right, onside kick attempt, and it goes out of bounds. All right, so that's going to be it. They're going to come out here. They're going to take a knee, and the Tennessee Titans are going to be victorious out here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. And 80 says his Spencer Rattler alarm. There you go. There you go. Meanwhile, the backup quarterback comes in just to take that knee there. And there you have it. That's the final score. The Titans go on the road at the Rams. No Derrick Henry, no problem. They go on the road and win 28-16. What a big time win for the Tennessee Titans. If you thought the Titans were going to lie down, you were sadly mistaken. Tennessee is showing that they are a really good team. Not just dependent on one player on offense. Obviously, we know they have A.J. Brown, Julio Jones as well, but they're showing that they're still going to continue to move on. And so there we go. Fantasy says, see you, JB. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for coming out here, Fantasy. Thank you. I appreciate you for coming through. You two 80s, Old Man Mob, all of you guys, thank you guys so much for coming through here. Gonna go ahead and end the stream here. But yeah, appreciate you guys for joining me here. And you know that tomorrow, Monday Night Football, we'll be back at it again for the Monday Night Football game, which we'll get to see the Bears and the Steelers play in that one. I know we've got some Steeler fans and we've got some Bears fans as well that usually join the stream. So I imagine they'll be joining for that. So we should have a very interesting one. Najee Harris versus Justin Fields. Who gets the W? We'll find that out tomorrow. But appreciate you guys so much for coming through. 80 says off the bed. Thank you for doing the stream. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Yeah, let's rest up here. Get off to a good start Monday. Then get ready for Monday Night Football. But yeah, Justin Fields tomorrow. Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow and take care.